are listening to Digital Denizens.
Awesome. All right, okay. That was not English at all. Oh man, dude, I'm so fucking pissed that my goddamn internet is just fucking shit. Yeah, because it cut out for the last hour and a half. Like, if you actually take a look at my actual page, it was split into three fucking spots. Yeah, because I had a 45-minute run that was good. Then the internet shit out on me. Then it decided to go back up. Then after 15 minutes of that, then it shit out on me again. And then when I got it up again, that's actually when you had joined in, which is just fucking killing me because if I can actually get a decent amount of people like eyes on me, and then if fucking the internet shits out, nobody wants to see that, then they're gonna be like, oh, this is the guy who he's all right, he's great to watch, but I don't know if his internet's gonna be going in or whatnot. Mm-hmm. So seems that that's not the case. It's the fucking modem. Mm-hmm. I got a new router. I got a new router a couple months ago. Mm-hmm. About bought a new router. Yeah. So that's the whole thing that though. Right. So they would only send somebody over. So I was like, fuck that. Might as well just buy a fucking new modem, whatever else. So this way they don't, keep on having to charge a rental fee or whatnot every month. So might as well just. Mhm. That's what they were telling us. So they were saying, if we get like a certain like an Aris or a Netgear or something like that, then we should be able to replace the one that they have, and we don't need to worry about any kind of rental. What up, Lanny? They do, but I bought a router already,
You bought
so
one
I
that
don't
has
want to have to
everything
fucking.
in it.
No, not the router, because the modem
What?
is the was the cable company's fault. I didn't know that it was actually the modem until recently. No, so here's what it is. I've had the new router for a few months now, so it's past the point of me being able to return it.
Sell it to some sucker on Marketplace. And then it'll pay. Oh, is this pre-show?
It is pre-show.
Welcome
Why
to
are
the
you so
pre-show.
low, lady?
What? Why am I so low? Probably
Yeah,
because
your
you're
volume. I think we already have enough ASMR shit going on in Twitch. All right,
I
people.
don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I don't know. I think
God.
whoa.
I'm
I think
almost done eating. Why do you gotta say that?
we've already established that I need a new headset.
I'm gonna throw up.
Let me see. Let me.
So how's life without the kiddos around?
It's great. So I don't like go
Wanted
to
to ask
bed
her
at
that
like
before we were recording.
3 in the morning. No, I don't. Like
That's a blissful face of happiness right there.
is this what it's gonna be like when my kids leave because I don't know what to do with myself? We went to the arcade yesterday and spent like we got like $100 card and I'm glad it was only $100 because I almost talked my husband into getting $100 each. That was a bad idea. We had so we had so much trouble just spending that one card, and we found a machine that was like not calibrated correctly for tickets. So when you spun it, if you landed on like 10, it gave you 500, and so and so we ended up with like 11,000 tickets at the end of the day.
Damn,
Yeah,
where'd you
we
go?
en- we went to Dave and Buster's.
Mm,
Um, Yeah, we ended
100
up like
bucks? Jesus Christ! I freaking can spend the whole day there with like 30.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and I was telling him on the way home, I was like, when we were kids, it wasn't like this mindset of like, oh, hold on, mom, I gotta spend the money on my card. It was like, shit, I'm out of quarters. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's like it drags out forever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shut up. You did. Am I loud enough now? Great.
Excuse me, I got a little.
You are listening to Digital Denizens.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Digital Denizens. This is where we live to discuss all things in the ever-expansive gaming realm. Today is June 18th, episode 37, and I am your host, Keith Whalen, aka the Gamer Stache. Is that too loud for you, Leslie?
No.
What?
She's like, my eardrums have been blown out.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta clean the blood.
Yeah.
It's a Q-tip, so
Shake
it's
it
fine. I am the Gamer Stache. Alongside me, I am joined by the one, the only. AJ's pretending to talk to somebody again.
I know people. Don't judge me.
No,
I
I'm
know
just
ghosts.
kidding. You did like the silent talking again. You're like,
My zookeeper. Leave me alone.
Listen, there is not too many people know this. I live in an insane asylum, so my nurse actually had to come down. She wanted to give me my meds, and I said, "Listen, no, I already took my downers for the night."
and out he goes. Out he goes. They're only
I
gonna
am
adjust
done.
those labels.
I said no. You're finished.
So this is I am joined by AJ A4GZ, also known as
What's going on, everyone?
All for Gamers. How you doing, man?
The second.
Not too bad, brother. Thank you very much for having me on. How's
course.
everything with you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's a beautiful day. It's like 85 degrees and muggy as fuck, but you know, it is what it is. It rained, it like
Terrible.
torrentially downpoured this morning, and I woke up to the of like thunder, like probably struck the house, and it was fine. It's fine. The house is fine. I'm fine.
I was about to say, you look, no worse for wear though.
Right. Yeah. I lost a leg in the process, but
Whoa.
yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, that's
What the hell kind of thunderstorms do you have
Was
in
it
Michigan?
yours, or was it just like
Oh
you
no,
were just
no,
like
it was somebody else's
transporting
leg.
one?
Yeah.
You're just like, whoops.
Like a collector's item. Hey,
Sorry
who's
about
there?
that.
There goes my cooler.
Ooh, my bad.
Not again.
Why does this always happen to me?
Why do you have so many legs? Okay.
Why do you have so many legs? That's a question that should be asked by everybody.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I am also joined by Leslie from Sector 7 Item Shop. How the heck are you, Leslie?
Who the fuck is that?
Who?
Who the fuck is that?
Wait, you're not... Are you a Terminator? Are you taking place for Leslie?
Duh, 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 duh. That's a good theme song.
Oh wait, no, that's the rock song. Damn it! This is
Oh,
fucking
what?
singing Rocky here. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
Blasting off again.
We don't know what movie I'll be from this week.
Oh, but I can't wait to find out.
It's like the YMCA, except she dresses up as a different '80s character, action movie star. Every day of the week. One day she's a
Indeed.
Terminator, the next she's RoboCop, and then she's Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then
Tomorrow I'll be Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom. That's right.
What if she was like a dyslexic Terminator doing the YMCA? CYMA.
Oh, this one's got a glitch.
Yeah. All right, send her back to the future.
Put him back in pile.
This is what time travel's for, right?
True.
All right, let's see.
Hey.
What do we got here? So we've got an intriguing episode ahead, full of loops, pixels, and nonsense. Are you guys ready for this?
Plenty of nonsense.
Mostly nonsense.
Are you ready for this, Jelly?
Y'all
What
ready
about
for this?
peanut butter?
We're out of our goddamn minds. I love it. Before we get into it, guys, just want to remind you to write into the podcast. Have us read your funny anecdotes, interesting or emotionally charged video game stories, offer up ridiculous life questions like, what is the power mushroom? Well, if you've played Super Mario Brothers, then you know that this is arguably gaming's most iconic power-up. It's how Mario was able to become Super Mario in the first place. The poison mushroom from the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2 has a very different purpose. After conditioning gamers to chase down the mushrooms in the first game, Nintendo decided to troll their fans in the sequel by introducing deadly mushrooms that were as dangerous as any enemy. The mushrooms were given as a makeover in Super Mario All-Stars to make their poisonous nature more apparent. But they were more unassuming in the original release, that there was no reason to believe that they could kill you at first. If nothing else, the poison mushroom deserves a place on this list for being one of the earliest examples of a detrimental power-up.
What a bunch of assholes.
I know, right?
Or if you talk to a stoner, poison mushroom is probably his Friday night.
Yes, I got a good plan, master. We will dupe them into thinking that it was a regular mushroom.
And that was when he knew Mario fucked up.
Yes! Fucking A. But if you guys want to write in and share with us what you're currently playing, we will be thrilled to share your thoughts with the rest of the listeners. We also have our Pixel to Pixel segment where we make our mentions, shout outs to those who would like us to. We also have our content creation corner, which will probably be resuming soon here after a little bit of a hiatus, which is to bring on streamers, YouTubers, podcasters, artists, anybody in the gaming industry, like-minded people that are looking to help others. Kind of, we do interviews and basically get information on how to start your channel, just get insight on how to do that, because we know how difficult it can be to start up a project or art shop, anything, man. Just let us know. We'll try to help you out. And I think it's just interesting to kind of find out why these people do what they do. So please let us know. All of us, we're all part of New Game Plus Network, which is our group it's sort of in tandem with the Content Creation Corner, where we bring in other podcasters into our Discord, where we can post advice and all that kind of stuff on how to start a channel or any of the things that I mentioned. Or if you want to just come and hang out and share memes, butt memes specifically. Yeah, it's nothing.
That is your favorite thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you know, I also wanted to point out, like, we try to also aim it towards like mental wellness and mental awareness and things like that. So like if you're having a hard time and you want to join the Discord, New Game Plus Network, or on the Instagram at New Game Plus Network, hit us up. I know, like, not just in gaming, but in any sort of fashion of life, people struggle with depression, anxiety, and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's really important to have an outlet to kind of vent a little bit about those kind of things. And this space, this community is a safe zone. You know, like, we don't pass judgment on anybody. We're just here to have a good time and make friends. And yeah, so please let us know. Also, merch. Everybody loves merch. I'm wearing my shirt for the Digital Denizens. Golf clap. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Demon.
Anytime.
Yes, so we got the storefrontier.com, but it's storefrontier@jyachannel.com, and we got all of our merch for AJ's channel, for A4GZ, All for Gamers, Sector 7 Item Shop. We got Matt, Devoted Saint Retro. We have Fanboy and the Snob. All these different channels. If you guys follow any of us and you're looking for some cool merch, check it out, please. We also we need to resume the next gen also when your kids return, Leslie.
Yeah, she's not coming back till the end of summer.
What?
Yeah, she's taking driver's ed.
So you sent her away to the summer with a car?
No, she snuck off, and I said, "Don't be gone all summer." And then my mom signed her up for a driver's ed course that she had no idea was going to last the entire summer.
Oh,
Busted.
That's
Yeah.
all right though. I'm sure she's gonna have fun, and that's really cool. I got really excited, learning to drive my first car and all that kind of stuff. So wonderful.
It's a lot of fun having your
summer's
parents
like-
scream at you and
We don't have that much longer until summer's over. What'd you say, AJ?
I said, no, it's a lot of fun just having your parents scream and yell at you and whatnot.
That's true.
I remember driving with my parents too. Somebody cut me off and I flipped them off and she wasn't too happy with me.
Well,
Yes.
hopefully I'm a little more mellow.
She's like,
I'm sure.
She's
I'm
like,
sure.
wanna
Yeah,
hit the
I'm
brakes,
sure
honey?
the anxiety is already there, but
yeah. She's
I
like,
I try to be conscious.
she's like, you want to hit the brakes, honey? Yeah, hit the brakes. You can hit the brakes now.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the brakes. She's like,
They've been driving since they were like really little. I probably already mentioned this. They drive. My parents have this golf cart. They've had it forever. They've been
Oh.
driving it since they were little. So they drive really well. But
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's a driving age
I
in
think that's-
Texas. 5?
Yeah, that's
permit is
cool.
15. But like I lived in Alaska and I got my permit at 14 because it's 14 up there. So, but I mean,
Wow.
we've been driving forever.
I had my license when I
Meow.
came out of the womb. I was just like, I'm ready to drive.
You're just driving a car right out of there. Boom.
Like,
Bring me to the
shake and bake,
nearest
baby,
car.
shake and bake.
I want your boots. I want your clothes. I want your car and your license.
Come on, we got
I'm ready to drive.
shake and bake, buddy, shake and bake.
So yeah, Leslie's daughter is part of the series Next Gen, where we bring on like teen gamers and talk about the games that they're playing, what they think about them. I think it's really cool to focus on that kind of stuff because, like maybe parents watch this and they're like, oh, that's really cool to find games that their kids might be into, or kids watch it and they're like, oh, I can relate. I love that game. And I think that's really awesome too. Kind of broadens the spectrum on the audience that we can get a little bit here. Speaking of which, if you guys want to write in, you can find us on Facebook at Digital Denizens or on Instagram at Digital_Denizens. And of course, if you have any feedback, that is always appreciated and helps us.
What's your feedback?
If you're watching the video links, you'll see.
That's gonna be the best slip up of the whole show.
That was amazing. It was
I don't know, we got a little bit.
it's a bit of a Freudian slip. No, just kidding.
Who's Freud?
Who's Freud? I got my links here. Leslie and AJ have their links underneath them. And again, New Game Plus Network, Discord, and Instagram. So let's go through our pixel to pixel mentions and whatnot. So we have Fanboy and the Snob, which is Chad Paquin and Chris Rocco. They run their podcast that covers games, comics, movies, TV, and other relevant or non-relevant topics. You can find them over on Instagram at Fanboy and the Snob, and find the link in the bio to get all of their content as well as their audio content on Spotify, Apple, Google, Overcast, as well as their video content on Twitch sometimes if they do live, and I think sometimes they do, but it's always on YouTube. We have joined by, oh wait, no, sorry, I skipped one. Devoted Saint Retro, he creates gaming art with woodworking, creates game controller stands with LEDs. You can get the NES, SNES, N64 cart stands that he 3D prints. I mean, he works on like a bunch of really awesome stuff. I mean, you can even ask him to contract certain things for you, and he will do that as well. You can find him on Instagram at Devoted Saint Retro, and he's got his shop link there, or you can go right to the website, which is devotedsaintretro.com. And once in a great while, if he gets time away from the kids by using chloroform, you can find him on twitch.tv/devotedsaintretro. Nap time, kids.
Nighty night, rabbit.
Or by playing Just Dance 2020.
Sorry, you lose.
I don't want to play it tonight, please.
Can't
You're
help
gonna
it.
play and have fun, damn it.
I promise.
Here we have Leslie from Sector 7 Item Shop. She creates gaming-related merch and art. You can find her shop in the Sector 7 slums, around the corner, hang a left, and just a dash up the stairs. Or you can just go right to Instagram at Sector 7 Item Shop and find the link tree there. I feel like that's easier.
Be a logical thing to do. Yeah.
But the first option is more adventurous. So depending on...
It's more fun.
And fun.
It is more fun, yes.
Just wandering the streets like a madman.
And
You're in Sector
I feel, like
7.
I feel like that's my life in a nutshell. Just
It just
wandering the streets.
eventually you're gonna run into some Final Fantasy nerd and they're gonna take you right there.
They're like, are you looking for the
Deepest
Sector 7
bar is
slum?
right this way. Come on.
You're like, how did you
My
know?
bedroom.
You had that look in
Do you
your
need a
eye.
ribbon?
Do you need a ribbon?
Do you need a ribbon? Protects you from all status ailments.
Do you have some stuff that you want to show off real quick for people watching the video?
I mean, it's like it's all behind me.
What? There's
a
Leslie's
couple.
livelihood sitting right behind her.
Yep.
So yeah, she's got
I know how much
the.
you can really see.
Oh yeah,
That's
those,
all con stuff. That's Castlevania right there.
I was about to say that doesn't say Final Fantasy.
No, that's Castlevania. That's the big boy we've already seen.
Oh yeah, you got Final Fantasy. Those are the
That's-
resin trays.
That's my
yeah.
buddy.
That thing is freaking awesome.
That's the type player.
That's a new one. Steven Universe.
Oh, that's
nice.
cool.
What are those things on the corner?
These?
No, on the corner of the
Steven's Universe.
Steven Universe thing.
Oh, these are great. They're video game quotes.
Oh, that's really cool.
Nice.
But
Cool.
yeah, but somebody that doesn't play video games. This one's Zelda.
Childish mind will
Somebody
return to noble
That
ambition.
doesn't play video games is gonna walk by in a regular market and be like, "Oh my God, honey, this is so me," and they're not gonna know.
Who
And then
gives a shit?
eventually they're
If you're
gonna look it
making-
up.
If you make money off of it and become a millionaire, you're still a millionaire.
Eventually
That's
they're gonna
true.
look it up and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, this is from a violent video game. I
Yeah.
can't have this in my house." Yeah.
Throw it
I
away,
am
darling.
a pure Christian lady.
I know, right? Yeah.
Burn it immediately.
Do not support violence.
Like this one's from Last of Us, and I'm like, "That one has lesbians in
Oh
it."
my goodness. I'm
Spoiler.
so conservative. I don't like that.
Unbelievable. And then yeah,
Unbelievable.
Like,
What kind of age are we living in where there's lesbians in video
magnets.
games?
Terrible.
Oh, nice.
That-
they're not
You're playing
resin
too
yet.
much DDR.
I love DDR. Plus, look how pretty.
That's
Ew.
super
It is
cool.
pretty.
I like that sheen to it. Nice.
So lovely.
Oh,
Yep.
nice. Giant SAT word there, buddy.
That was
Sheen.
impressive.
What if we don't know the word?
1,600
confused.
points just for your name. You win.
I think I forgot to put my name down. I'm joking.
Damn it.
I got a horrible score on the SAT.
I never.
What is it scored as now? It's like something asinine, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I
Like,
actually never took the SATs.
Astronomical.
What? Really? You could
How
do
did you
that? That's a
graduate?
thing?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe I did. I
You
don't
can
know.
graduate?
I smoked way too much weed back in the day, so that's probably why I don't remember. I didn't take the
My man was
SAT.
stoned while he was taking. He's like, oh my god, I really wish I didn't have to do.
Starr, and I don't know what an
He's-
SAT is.
He switched his name with somebody. I got like 1,000 combined score. It was
Oh,
terrible.
nice.
It was awful. I think there was only maybe like one person that got a perfect score in our
Which
whole
was
school.
1200 or no?
1,600. Mm-hmm.
I think I got like a 980 or something.
Oh, so yeah,
Obviously-
then.
It don't matter because Anyway, what?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And here I am with the rest of America. Didn't graduate from my either one of my undergrads. You know,
That's okay. You're doing
Yeah.
amazing things with your life.
That's
I
very
am
true.
Yeah. You're living
sitting
your
here
dream now.
eating milk duds on a podcast, drinking an energy drink,
Yes.
Eating chocolates.
On the beach.
living the life. Mm-hmm.
Leslie lives on the beach. Yeah.
These milk duds
In the
taste
middle
like
of Texas.
toothpaste.
Tastes like fucking
You're eating
toothpaste.
milk duds and you're drinking Monster?
I'm drinking a rain because the monsters have been giving me headaches. We went over this.
Oh, that's right. Because you need the caffeine to squash that fucker down.
Ba-boom.
Ba-boom.
Tried
Not
Rainbow
as
one
many.
time. It was alright.
Not as many.
Not as many.
Uh-uh.
Yes, so that is this is Leslie.
This
Living
is
her
me.
dream, making art, getting shit done, kicking ass, taking names, sacking people, yeah.
Driving a car with a lot of Final Fantasy stickers on it.
Yep. Yeah.
A driving billboard. I like it.
Driving
Yeah.
billboard. Yes, I still
Yep.
need you to make me some vinyls for my car. That way I can just put all of our stickers all over it. It's just gonna be a fucking black Jeep with all these fucking logos on it, and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is that monstrosity?"
Who the hell?
Is that a video game podcast I see on that Jeep?
Oh my god, it's
Oh my-
disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I have to go
20?
watch and tell them how much I hate it.
I know.
It's
Who
still
are these
like,
midlife crisis people playing video games? They need to get a real job.
Oh my god.
We have real jobs.
oh, these
Yeah.
damn video game streamers and thinking they can make money off of it. What? Who do they think they are? Huh?
What happens when you play violent video games, Jimothy?
I can't fucking even. All right, let's see. What do we got here? We have Vile Shrew. He's a Twitch streamer, YouTube content creator. He does streaming of all sorts of games, and he also does bar streams and I think cooking streams. He's also a very funny individual. You can find him on twitch.tv/vileshrew and youtube.com/vileshrew. Next up, we have AJ Volpe, all for gamers.
Hello. How art thou?
Oh, very good. Do you want to explain, or do you want me to
Sure.
explain?
So I can explain. I like to talk anyways.
Do it.
So I do a lot. I do a lot of different things. I have the All for Gamers online shop where I sell tiny arcades, mystery boxes. I do also, just time constraints. So I do a lot of things, and I'm really impressed with myself. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. No, so I sell tiny arcades, candies. I sell I sell retro video games as well on the online shop, looking to expand. I do also streaming as well, Mondays and Wednesdays. Going to probably go into a third day because I like to do variety streams. Mondays are now going to be Pokemon Mondays because I'm apparently now obsessed with Pokemon, which is awesome and a curse because I need to catch up on 25 years of fucking Pokemon. It's just my god. So it's awesome though. It's awesome. I figured so Mondays are good for that. So Wednesdays I'm gonna be it looks like Uncharted was doing okay. Then I want to do thinking maybe Thursdays probably do like an online multiplayer, try to see what we can do, get together. Maybe all of us can stream. Because I also have from Dude Let's Chat, I have Isaac and I have Trey. They want to get together and they want to collab also. So they want to do like a Mario Party thing. So I figure maybe like on Thursdays I do like a nice multiplayer. So whether that be Call of Duty or was it Rocket League or whatever else, Mario Party, maybe we can get all of us together or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be down for that for sure.
Right, I think that would be pretty cool. But
Anybody want to
other
see me
than
rage
that-
out in some fucking Rocket League?
oh my god, it'd be hilarious.
By the
I've
way-
never seen you so mad at a game.
That was great.
It's
I
not.
liked it.
It's like. It's not even like mad. It's like the nice mad.
Yeah, you want to see me mad?
Confounded.
Pit me against the house,
Yes.
the Hell House in Final Fantasy VII, and you'll see me mad.
You are still going
Ooh.
on about that.
It's
I'll
a
never
grudge I will
forget
never
you.
let go.
Just wait until you hit the gold saucer and you're like playing the snowboarding game or something, and,
Oh,
like
God.
you're really gonna get pissed off. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My eyes
Just
starting.
wait.
My eyes starting to go into Twitch mode. Ugh.
Oh, he's all ready.
Chocobo racing.
Chocobo racing. I feel like that'd be fun though. I actually really liked the motorcycle scenes and stuff in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I thought they were really awesome. But
I need to get the full one. I still only have the trial.
oh really?
Yeah.
Do it.
Sorry. I just got the death glare.
Leslie, tone it down a little bit. It's okay.
Sorry.
AJ's one of us.
Don't kill me.
Down.
I feel his soul burning through me.
You're right. It just like escaped me.
It's like, oh,
I
is
will
that
cut you some
indigestion I
slack just
feel?
because you went Pokemon. Yeah, right. No, I'm dying from the inside out.
Right? Everybody's giving me shit for like over 20 years because I didn't play Pokemon. At least give me some credit on
I
that
haven't
one.
played it either. I haven't played it either.
I told
Okay.
you last episode. I told you I've only really played the like the original Game Boy ones, and that was pretty much it. So
I never even played that. So like the past
Me either.
couple weeks, I got Yellow, Crystal, Silver. Realized that Silver was just like Crystal, only Crystal was better. So I've been playing Yellow and Crystal. Then I just got Pokemon Sword. I got Pokemon Go. I think I'm gonna turn into a giant fucking Pokemon. This is terrible.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be sitting there streaming in a Pokemon onesie, in a Pikachu onesie. Why do you not have that already?
Hold on. I got something.
no.
Oh no!
What is it?
I opened the
Why?
door. It better be Charmander.
Look what you did, Leslie. Look what you did.
I didn't do it. He bought it, not me. I didn't do it. I did not do it.
Once you open Pandora's box, it cannot be fucking closed.
Yoshi's just sitting back there like, yay!
I like this guy.
I'm just happy to be here. Uh-huh. See?
Oh, dude, that's sweet.
Detective Pikachu.
That is.
It matches
really
his
cool.
shirt.
That does match your shirt. That's fucking awesome, man. I like that.
So, I had what I did for like some kind of promotional. Like you can actually see this on. I think you guys might have seen it like a while ago. Well, I don't know if you have. It was last year. So I bought a magnifying glass, and I had one of my mystery boxes with the little Pikachu. Like I bought it in the size small. Ta-da.
Oh, that's cool.
So.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
so I bought it for that, and I bought it from just to promote. So like if you go on my Instagram, like from last year, summer of last year, you see that I had a magnifying glass. I had the little Pikachu hat on top of the mystery box, with one of the Mario question blocks as a background.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking ingenious because I love my own ideas. So, I told my business partner, my brother-in-law, and I showed him the pictures, and he's like, "You spent money on this, you jackass!" And I was like, "Yeah, nobody else is doing it. Fuck you."
No, I think that's super clever. You got to come up with some like interesting stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and just be inventive. Who cares? You know.
I love it when you can
Exactly.
order your own shit and people are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you're like, I don't know. But it's here now,
What?
so
It is what it is.
it's not my problem.
That's about it.
I used to do that at the candy store, and then when I worked for Barnes Noble College, I ordered it's like a fast ramen cooker just so my kids could have it, and they were like, "This is not a dorm college," and I'm like, I don't know,
It is now.
I don't care. These are
Well,
never
yeah,
gonna sell. I'm
Treasure
like,
in a Tree.
A fast ramen cooker, because
it's like a black bowl, and it has the fill line. It's like a black plastic bowl, and you put your ramen in there, and you fill it to the fill line, and then you put it in the microwave. Rapid ramen cooker. That's what it's called. Rapid ramen
So
bowl.
3
or
minutes is
something.
not quick enough.
No, it's 3. It's 3 minutes, but it cooks it like perfectly.
Oh. Fancy.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
actual ramen or like top ramen, because top ramen,
Brick.
like I got a microwave.
It's like the brick,
That's the top
but
ramen.
it's like the perfect. It's like the perfect size and shape.
Like bowl and everything.
Mhm.
That's so neat. I need one.
Dude.
I need one
No,
now.
you don't.
I'm going on Amazon. You can't stop me.
Check your local college. They might
That's
have.
it. It's done. I'm already gonna be getting it in like 2 days. Yes.
We're done here.
They're on their way. Oh shit! It just came through the
Yeah.
window.
Crashed right through.
It's
knocked
attached
the
to a
fuck out.
brick. It said, "Here's your
Now we have
fucking
like, what the fuck is this?
Here's your
then it would stream for like 10 seconds. Then it would load. Then it would go for 10 seconds. So I tried telling you that on Instagram. I didn't want to interrupt or nothing. I wasn't too sure if you saw it or not.
Oh.
And then if you see chat, Aurora also pointed it out too. She thought it was her computer, but it's
Damn it.
unfortunately it's kind of going around.
Yeah, I saw. I have it pulled up on my phone, like the stream chat or whatever, because I was looking at it, and because I did say, I was like, is it running slow or laggy or whatever? And yeah, I think she said it was running kind of slow. What the hell though? Like it's running fine. Like when I'm running it through Discord, I can see it's running fine there. I don't understand why it's so.
It's the stream itself.
Damn it.
Yeah.
AJ, we need to destroy all the internets.
I agree. Yes. Goddamn time somebody's with me.
We need to take the big man down and take down all the
Yes.
internet. So I wonder.
I'm gonna get my savage.
I don't know what. I mean, I don't know what I should do to mitigate that. Like, because I already have it running on like a lower bit rate and all that stuff too.
How many bits?
Let me see here if it'll show me. Output. What do we got? Is it output or stream? I can't remember.
Should be output.
4,000 is the bit rate.
I put mine at 3,000, but I don't know if 1,000 bit rate is gonna be able to like really compensate for that. I also had it from 6,000, and I slowed it from 6,000 to 3,000, and that was actually able to help out a lot.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if even. Oh, there. I think it just connected.
Okay. So it still has the guy. Oh, all right, now we're back.
Still doing it.
It's looking good. I don't see the circle of doom.
Damn it. I was thinking about that too before I started. I was like, no, that's not going to have an issue with it. I was like, it'll be fine. I should have known.
Damn it!
Is it working though now?
I'm not seeing it stop. So that's a plus.
All right. I guess just keep an eye on it if you can't. If you got it pulled up, right?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it right now. So it's actually, dude. Actually, to be honest with you, it's actually running pretty smooth.
I think it. Yeah. I like using VPNs when you're like surfing the internet, but when you're playing games online or doing streams, not a good idea, because it's not stable at all.
Yeah.
At least like from what I've experienced, ever using a VPN. Like whenever me and my brother play online games and stuff, he's like, "Oh shit, my VPN was on. It won't let us like find each other." You know, and then
Maybe
it's
it knows
just
that we're not stable.
motherfucker. Well, I mean,
I'm
I'm
saying.
not, but I mean, who's to say that's their decision to make?
I'm just a messenger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Is it good now?
Yeah, we are definitely back on track here. So we got a nice stable stream going. There's no circle of doom.
I hope that's not. Damn it! I hope that's not gonna affect the entire like VOD, like the first part that we did.
I think it is.
Yeah. God damn it.
Sorry, dude.
That's all right. I enjoyed it, and that's all that matters.
And that's exactly it.
If you-
Our enjoyment
Did
matters
you guys
more.
enjoy it? That's a
Yes.
yes.
Don't kill me.
Damn right you did.
Yeah. I will kill you. Wait, what?
Murder is
Go
not the
get me
answer.
my stogies. I'm a little upset now.
Get the Marlboro Reds.
Go get the Marlboro Reds.
Go get them.
My throat's not bleeding enough yet. Yeah, that sounded.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Look, just like thinking about it, just like, you know, like when I was
Oh,
a hardcore
wow.
freaking partier, like freaking, I would kill a pack and a half, 2 packs in a night,
Oh.
and just drinking my face off.
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember.
So like,
AJ, how are
Ah.
you not dead?
I might be.
Right.
This might be my personal hell now. I don't know.
Oh, well, thanks for inviting me.
Listen, anytime. Like what they say, misery loves company. Welcome.
That's right, exactly.
I knew I had a purpose in life.
Wait, what were
My
we...
irritation is justified.
Wait, so what were we talking about before we were rudely
Don't fuck if I know.
interrupted?
We were strained around a lot. Okay, yeah. So even Pumpkin Donuts, I love that name. Pumpkin Donuts says it's a lot better now.
Is it? Oh, nice. Awesome.
Who's
Sweet.
Pumpkin Donuts? I
don't
love
know.
that name.
My dad used to call me Pumpkin Doodle.
Pumpkin Doodle.
I'm sorry, Punka what now?
Pumpkin Doodle. When I was
Is that
little.
like a dog breed?
I don't know.
Pumpkin. Oh, look at here.
No.
It's my nice little pumpkin doodle.
Pumpkin Doodle. You're just going to the Twitch chat and be like, "Who are you? Identify yourself now!"
No, Pumpkin Donuts is a friend of mine.
Aha!
All right.
Yes.
Aha!
So, other than Marlboro Reds, bleeding throat.
I hear we were talking about cigarettes and why we hated ourselves,
I think-
trying to give ourselves cancer, and how what cigarettes were delicious and everything.
That's right.
Which
Maybe
now thinking
maybe
about is like,
see the stream knew that we shouldn't have been talking about that.
Sorry. Yeah.
that's
We're
why I was
done.
just like
All right,
throttled.
we're done talking about cigarettes. I
Great.
promise.
Yeah, I think it's your
Now
turn
we're gonna
to
talk
tell
about
us what you're playing.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Now
No.
we're gonna-
Okay. Moving
yeah.
on.
Heroin?
All right.
Damn it.
Mhm.
Crystal.
Fine. Meth? I have this little patch over here. I want you guys to look at. Okay, anyway.
Yes. So I've been playing the good old game of how to raise your credit score.
That's always fun.
It's so much
you
fun.
winning?
So basically, the idea. No, I'm not. Well, I'm like.
Are you winning?
I don't have like the new high score.
I'm winning.
I don't have the new high score, but I have a score.
Okay.
Is it
That's
0?
That's better than a lot of people.
It's like a mid 600s. You know.
Like a 5.5.
It used to be a
Oh
5.
god, that's where I started.
It
Yeah.
used to be a low 5, and then so the idea of the game is you basically like you have to buy things with credit cards, and then you have to pay them off in a meaningful time.
What?
Yeah, and then so if you don't pay them, then you get points taken down, and then you get like severely discouraged by getting like these really bad telephone calls called telemarketers. So the telemarketers, they're like
They
sending-
want their money.
they want their money, so they're sending like attacks in the form of telephone calls. These telephone calls are very annoying, which take lots of hits to your morale, and like every telephone call that you get is like at least -2 morale.
Are you taking his picture just in case one of them calls for him and they want to know where
I'm
he's
trying
at?
to figure out what this payback means. What the fuck does that mean? I understand
Yeah.
buy. You gotta
Right.
pay it back?
Yeah, you gotta,
Fun fact, paying your bill on time for your credit card is one of the #1 things you can do to boost your credit score.
Whoa. I'm
Putting
trying to
that
get
out
over one thing at a time here. I am trying to figure out
Putting it
payback. What the
out
fuck
there.
is on time?
it's nonsense, is what it is.
Okay, there's a due date.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you look at your bills? How are you surviving? Are you living in a cardboard box right now?
Yes. Also, yes, and yes. I burn
I
my
might
bills
have had to steal this.
I burn my bills for warmth. That way I can stay alive.
You burn them and chant around the fire.
That's right.
Voodoo.
Yeah, and that helps me succeed at the other game that I love playing called Survival.
Survival of the go fuck yourself.
Yeah, so it's a very fun game.
Screw you, Capital One.
What's in your wallet?
Nothing now.
Plenty of debt.
So yeah,
You just start seeing Keith singing that fucking stupid. It's like, it's my money and I want it now. Da, da, da.
oh my god. Oh, there's Chadley. Yay, Chadley! Fanboy and the Snob. Hello. Yes. So yeah, that's fun. I haven't been playing any games this week. I wanted to, but time. I've also been looking for like a house and stuff like that, so that's been fun. You know.
You've been playing Where's My Internet?
and where's my internet? How to defeat the VPN. So yeah, I don't know. I do want to play some games. I'm really looking forward to like the Sniper Elite VR game that's coming out on July 8th, and which I think we have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, don't we?
Yeah.
E3.
We have a lot of shit to bitch about.
Yes, we do. We do have.
I have a lot of shit to bitch about. I don't know about you guys.
We have a lot of shit
Bitch
to
about everything.
rant about because this is the Rage Quit Rant cast, and
Hey, you got it right.
I did. No tongue tied.
This is right, Christmas cast.
I like to I like to yell nonsense while my tongue gets tied.
Is that why people cut them in half?
Oh, the
You know-
bifurcation? Oh my god, I've seen.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's so weird looking.
No.
It's so weird.
ah.
I don't know. So what do you say? We get into the news section because we got a shit ton of E3 stuff to talk about from the last week. Some good, some bad, some confusing, and some we just don't fucking care about. But that's fine.
Most
It's
of it.
E3. I mean, is it getting any better than it was last year?
It is because it didn't happen last
I
year.
was going to say, was there a last year for E3? I don't think there was.
That's true.
So
Technically,
by
it is
default,
better,
This
but
one is better than last year.
It is better, yes.
however,
Yeah. Was it all? I can't remember. Was it all digital this year, or did they do it in person too?
I think it was all digital.
It was all
That's
digital.
what I thought. Okay. So let me see. I pulled up a bunch of stuff here.
wasn't it all digital in 2019 also? That's when everybody was pissed off about it.
Yeah, but they didn't really do a whole lot. And they did the Summer Games Fest, which was like actually way better than E3 was.
Which was like, here's the consolation for our shitty E3.
Yeah.
2019 was like half and half.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I feel
don't know.
like they did something in person, but I also feel like people were pissed off about them not doing like the full thing. I think it was when PlayStation pulled out.
It
Yeah.
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 It was all digital. They had PlayStation that had pulled out, and there wasn't nearly as many developers there as there normally was last year. I don't know. Last year was such a fucking blur anyway. Let's move on.
Last year didn't happen. I'm still 33.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's
Yep.
just go. Yeah, let's just stay the same age. Move on to next year or this year, and just move on with life. It's fine. We'll pretend like it never happened.
Yes, 2019 to 2021.
So,
Great.
AJ, you watched the Nintendo Direct, right?
Yes, I did.
Let's give.
One of 3, yay!
Yes, I know.
Hooray.
I did check out some of them in the like today and yesterday. Give me a rundown. What were you really excited to see with E3 this year?
With Nintendo's E3 for myself, so it started off with something that was really, really cool. It threw me off because it started off with an introduction to Kazuya from what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, Tekken.
Thank you.
Yeah.
From Tekken.
Mhm.
Kazuya, whatever, however you pronounce it. I suck at life. So it started off with Kazuya being introduced as another character into Smash Ultimate or whatever. But it threw me off because obviously I like Legend of Zelda just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. So it started off with with Ganondorf, lifeless, right? And I'm like, oh my god, they're
That's
starting
freaking-
off with this. This is amazing.
That's
If you
freaking
watch the trailer,
awesome.
if you watch like yeah.
For Breath
So
of the
it's
Wild
just the
too,
way
right?
You should end with, what is wrong with you?
Nope. So so lifeless Ganondorf body, right? All of a
Very
sudden,
clever.
you see, fwah, he gets thrown off. It's Kazuya holding his body,
Oh,
throwing him
that's
off
cool.
a freaking cliff.
Oh right, yes, Super Smash Brothers. Sorry, my
First
train of
Smash.
thought.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So it wasn't Zelda. That's why I was like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
I was like,
So
really
weird.
excited. I was like, oh my god, they're starting with this. This is amazing. What a way to fuck it up. What the
Yep.
hell is going on here? My opinion, anyways. But
They did
you know,
that on
people were.
purpose.
Yeah, exactly. But sons of bitches. But so they showed Kazuya, you know, he's got all of his movesets and whatever else. But to me, I honestly don't care. I still love Smash, but I'm over the introduction of all these different characters.
Yeah.
I'm happy for everyone else who wanted it. I don't know who though.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
want to
just me.
see. Yeah, like Super Smash Brothers is awesome. It's always it's a great game to go back to and like play with friends or play by yourself. But come on, Nintendo, we need the good shit.
At this point, I'd rather play the Pachimari Onion in Smash.
I
I don't even know who that dude is. I mean, I played Tekken, but not enough to care.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
about it.
me either.
I'd rather play the Luma Star from Super Mario Galaxy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Give me
I think
a
that's a good one.
fucking Mario Kart something to like run people over. Give me an extra boost or something like.
There were there were some other good ones though in my opinion though. So there was you guys know WarioWare, like the little the games like with the micro games within a game. That's WarioWare. I feel like I'm losing you.
No, yeah, I know what WarioWare is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the yes and no. It's just like
We're intensely invested in your
Yes.
conversation because we
Yes.
haven't
I
seen
appreciate
most
that.
of what you've seen.
So I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to speak a little bit, velvety here then. So with WarioWare, so they introduced a new one. So sexy.
Yeah.
So they introduced a new WarioWare game. That looks like it's gonna be entertaining. I've never actually played one myself, but it should be pretty good. I'll probably buy it.
It's called Tic Tac Toe.
It is. It
Tic-tac-toe.
is called Tic Tac Maito. Does that make
even
sense? No.
I don't even
But
know where
when
that
you
was
have
going,
such a
Morgan.
sexy voice like me, does it matter? I say no. So there was a new Mario Party game that,
Ooh,
that
that's
was
cool.
introduced.
Leslie's losing
I broke
her shit
Leslie.
over here. She's broken.
That's because AJ missed it.
Oh no! What did you say?
I called you by somebody else's name.
Oh Jesus! By whose name?
Someone that likes feet.
Ooh, no.
So there was a new Mario Party game that was.
AJ's like, and that's my cue. I'm leaving.
and I thought we were friends. That's great. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Me and my little hair are leaving. Okay. I will flip my hair in disapproval.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Thou shalt not be named.
My hair is mad at you.
It's like Voldemort.
Voldemort.
It looks better that way, anyway.
Oh Lord. Oh
Gee.
man.
But yeah, so I feel like I've been saying this like the whole for like 5 minutes. It's Mario Party. There's a new game of Mario Party, but it's a combination of the mini games. So it's kind of like what they released for the 3DS a few years ago, but now it's just for the Switch. I don't think it's anything that impressive, to be honest with you. I'm more happy for the fact of it's a combination of all the mini games, but you can play all the different game modes or something like that. I don't know. It's not traditional Mario Party. I'm excited more for the Mario Party that they unleashed, which should have been when they originally released it 3 years ago, that you can play full Mario Party via online. So I want to get Mario Party, not this combination.
So so the last one on the Switch wasn't online. It was only like, it was just on console.
The last one that Super Mario Party that they came out with 3 years ago, you couldn't play the actual you know how you get together with your friends and you can play 20 turns or whatever else like that. You couldn't actually play the entire game like that with your friends online.
weird. Yeah.
If you were playing online, you were limited to just certain games like mini games or other things, but you couldn't actually play Mario Party online, which is just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So it took them 3 years up until a few months ago to finally patch that up. Exactly. So that's why I wasn't really enthralled, because I was like, all right, no, if I want to play Mario Party, I guess I have to go over to my buddy's house, which I don't mind. But then we don't get together that often because life, right? So if you want to play during the week, it's like, listen, I don't feel like getting my ass out of bed and we can't play, so
Yeah.
F it.
No, I think.
But
That's
so
a
they
good
patched
idea.
that up a few months ago, so you can now play that online, which is good.
Yeah.
They have a new Shin Megami Tensei 5 that's going to
yeah.
be coming out.
Yep.
I'm not too familiar with that series, but that looked pretty dope. I actually do want to buy that because the trailer sold me on that. I would say absolutely just watch it for the trailer. They were talking about Mario Golf, which that looks really fun too, especially like, the in-betweens, like, like you have like little races, like in a mini golf area. That looks like a lot of fun. I think all of us idiots should absolutely get that and stream it because that looks
fun.
like a lot of fun.
That would be a lot of fun, yeah.
They have Advanced War. What is this here? Advanced War 1 and 2. Honestly, I know that Matt was really excited about it. I've never heard of it.
Wait, so is this a remake or it's a new game?
They're taking the original They're taking the original 2, and I think they beefed them up as remakes.
Yeah.
Or remasters rather. So that looks fun. Like I said, if you guys get it, I'll get it. Super Monkey Ball is actually.
Oh my god!
Wait, real quick.
I love that game.
Super Monkey Ball is awesome. Just to backpedal real quick. Is Advanced Wars is it online? Like you can do co-op, or not co-op, but like battle each other?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
It looked like you would be able to.
I want to say I think you could do that with Game Boy Advance back in the day, like when they had it. Back in the day, that was like fucking early 2000s.
Yeah,
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Almost 20 years ago.
Holy shit, man, that is crazy to think about. That's so weird.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to say that?
Yes. No. Sorry. Yeah. What is it? Super Monkey Ball, Bananarama.
Banana Mania. Yeah, Super Monkey Ball, Banana Mania.
Yeah.
I've never played a Super Monkey Ball game, but it looks like a lot of fun, so I'm probably gonna pick that up only because it does look like fun.
Yeah.
I used to play that when the girls were little. The girls love the game.
Did you have it?
Oh, yeah?
It was on GameCube, right?
It was either.
I think
it was on GameCube and Wii, maybe.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Might have been on Wii also. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun.
I think we have both of them.
You have all these levels where you're a monkey in a ball.
And
then you roll down like these platforms and stuff, and and you have to try to do it without falling off and everything. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun.
And there's other racers and stuff that
yes,
it's kind of like Mario Kart but in a hamster ball.
Yeah, and you had to knock each other off and try to get ahead. Yeah, it was a really cool game. A lot of fun.
It's fun.
That does seem all right. So I'm definitely gonna pick that up.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
What did they get? They got Life is Strange. That's going to be, I think, the first 2 or something. That looked really good. They have Fatal Frame. They're coming out with a new Fatal Frame. That actually looked like it's going to be pretty creepy too. So I'm actually
the original.
I actually want to start streaming scary games because that was fun. But the original was pretty good. I remember the original. I think that was on GameCube. What do they got? What else? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is actually going to be coming to the Switch as well. So,
I thought that was already on Switch. That's weird.
No, so it wasn't. They released it for PlayStation. Obviously, they PlayStation, Xbox, whatever else. But apparently, they're going to be coming out with, from what I had seen. So it's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot plus a new Power Awakens. So there's going to be something that's going to be different, so special for the Nintendo Switch version. So I think that's actually going to be pretty interesting there. Strange Brigade is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, I didn't know we were going to be on the Nintendo Switch.
That is our nickname. The Strange
You should be getting our royalties.
Yeah.
I know.
I thought we got over this.
Man,
Duh.
we got screwed on this one again, too.
I didn't get the contract. Did you get the contract?
No, did we?
No,
No.
I never.
Guys, this is supposed to be our freaking break.
I never saw any
disappointed.
contract.
I didn't either.
Keith, what's behind you?
Fuck out of here.
Keith,
So what?
Keith,
What?
Keith, Keith, we'll talk
Yeah.
later.
What's going on over there? Look.
Oh, suddenly I'm so drunk.
Dude, I gotta go now, guys. This is terrible.
I got the spins again, guys. I need to go to the bathroom.
They
A
have
little woozy.
they have Worms Rumble that's going to be coming out. You remember the game Worms?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
Those were
turn-based
awesome.
and everything. Oh my god. Yes, that's a good
cool.
one. They have No More Heroes, but I don't remember that being in the Direct. But No More Heroes 3 is going to be coming out. I'm excited for that. That's going to be fun. Guardians of the Galaxy, where you can actually play as what's his face?
Star-Lord.
That looks
Sweet.
fun.
Dude,
Thank you, Starlight.
Yes, I watched the trailer for that. That actually looks really freaking cool.
It looks really good, yeah.
Yes.
It definitely
agree.
looks
I'm gonna pick it
more
up.
like it's more story focused. It seems like
Yeah.
like when we talked, I think you and AJ, you and AJ,
You're an AJ.
uh,
I'm
That's
AJ and you Keith.
so last episode,
Hi.
told you I was wasted. No, AJ and I talked about the Avengers game, and it seems like they learned a little bit of a lesson going from that game to this one, and it looks like they took a lot of like what makes the Guardians of the Galaxy movies really good, but almost like translated it in a sense of like how they did Marvel Spider-Man for PS4. Like
Similar.
They put a little bit of their own spin on it. You can tell like Star-Lord's outfit, it looks a little similar to the movie, but it's like their own kind of style. On the back it says Star-Lord. He's got like,
He's more true to the comic because he's got the freaking bright blonde hair.
Yes. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and the interesting thing is that you're saying all this, and whenever they were interviewing them, they were saying that they were not trying to follow any particular, like, I guess, canon, like the comic or the movies. They were trying to make it its own story and its own thing,
Yeah.
which was really cool.
And
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it looks really cool. Hopefully, yeah, it looks like it'll have a really cool story. The gameplay looks really fun. Like you kind of like can dodge and roll, and you use like dual wield his pistols and shoot. Like it looks like a cool like adventure action game.
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, because you actually take you actually are the leader, so you got to go with, all right, well, like I think you and I were talking about that before. You were explaining to me, and now I actually got to see the trailer. So you go with Drax's idea, then Rocket's going to be upset about it, so then he'll be butthurt about it later and do something else or whatever. So there's that kind of dichotomy that you have to take into consideration what's going to be the better idea of the team, who's going to get butthurt, and if whatever. That in itself actually looks interesting.
You know what they say? What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Son of a bitch. That's why they came out with Goose Game.
I think that's what I thought. I don't know.
Then how come the Gander's not playing?
Just the goose.
Shit.
Damn it.
And then two other games. So I think Doom Eternal is actually going to be coming out also with the first DLC patch, the Ancient Gods Part 1. So that DLC is going to be coming out pretty soon. I don't know when. It's available now. My bad.
Wait, what is that?
Doom Eternal's DLC, the Part 1, the Ancient Gods, is going to be coming out on the Switch. So that actually is available now. So is Strange Brigade. So if you want to buy that on the Switch, that's available now too.
Nice.
They have
that's
2 Point Campus.
You know, I never actually played Strange Brigade. Like, it looked interesting. It was it's by Rebellion. They did the Sniper Elite games and stuff. Everybody was like, they were gonna announce a new game. I think it was a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago, I think is when it came out. And everybody's like, Sniper Elite 5, and they were like, nope, Strange Brigade, and they're like, what is this? Yeah,
but it looks interesting.
It does look cool. No, it definitely does look like a fun co-op sort of game. It reminds me, like, the gameplay, since it's like co-op, it reminds me of like the Zombie Army trilogy that they did. That's like, it takes the Sniper Elite elements and then puts it into like a zombie world. But this is sort of like weird weird mysterious stuff. I don't know.
Like the occult.
Yes, there you go.
Sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you say you're part of a cult? Yes, I have the jacket and everything.
Yep. I have the Kool-Aid. I brought the Kool-Aid, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry, we're a cooler cult. We don't wear jogging pants and shirts and whatnot.
Oh, wait, sorry.
We just have...
We were all at a Kool-Aid, so we just brought coffee.
Son of a bitch.
It's Tang.
It's Tang.
Oh, God.
Oh. It was good as a
So-
kid, but not so much anymore. Sorry, go ahead.
Except for
That's too much
Belinda, she
sugar.
brought Yoo-hoo.
Too much. So there's 3 games that are basically left that I'm excited for, and I think that these are probably going to be the better, in my opinion. So you have Mario, fuck me, Mario Rabbids
Mario.
Sparks of Hope.
Mario.
Yeah, this is Mario. That's my New York accent coming out. We got Mario and Rabbids, Sparks of Hope. So that's a sequel to the Mario and Rabbids game that came out 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So they've actually improved a lot on the functions and the mechanics of like the XCOM style. So instead of actually just going between only 2 points, you can actually walk around like on a really big area to set yourself up for however you're going to be planning your moveset out, which is which actually looks really cool.
That is really cool.
It's going to be played in space and everything, which is different than being played in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
So the story looks like it's going to be pretty
That's
cool.
awesome. I just have to say, Andre would be very disappointed in you.
I don't know. We don't tell him. We don't tell Andre this.
I won't say anything. I don't want to start a war. Andre sends you a text. I saw this. We are no longer friends.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. How could you do this to me? After everything you've done for me. Wait, I mean everything I've done for you.
Wait a minute. Yeah, exactly. I made you what you are today.
I birthed you, you son of a bitch.
How did that happen? We don't want to get into that. So, the other 2 games, there is a new Metroid game that's going to be coming out. It's not Prime.
Metroid!
Yes.
It's going back to the roots of Metroid. I'm excited for this. I want to play the Return of Samus again and actually beat it this time. But yeah, so it's called Metroid Dread.
Yes.
Which is going to be absolutely sick. It looks like it's kind of got like an Aliens kind of vibe to it. Creepy as all hell atmosphere.
Yes.
It looks sick. It looks
So
awesome.
this is an origin story for Metroid,
No,
right?
it's a sequel. From what I know.
Okay.
It's a sequel to which one though?
I don't know which one specifically. I don't think it's an origin story. I just saw the trailer.
But this is not what
from what
everybody wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, everybody wanted Prime 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Metroid Prime.
Which they're still working on. They did confirm that.
Yeah, that
so
was
this
the one
isn't
that was
Prime
scrapped.
4.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
don't
it's the
you
one that was
find it? Don't you find it interesting that all of it's not even Nintendo actually. It's several different studios that
are working
they're
on them.
expecting these games, right? Like Final Fantasy VII Chapter 2. They're expecting they're expecting these big titles, and then there's like these fucking pacifiers coming out.
Mm.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on just a minute. Let me get your bottle.
Yeah, it is weird. No, like I honestly, I'm really looking forward to Prime 4. There was like a lot of tumultuous stuff going on with that, because I think there was a different studio working on it, and then Nintendo took it back and were like, nope, we're gonna scratch with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't meet their standards.
Yeah, they didn't like.
Is that the one that we were talking about where they like scrapped everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
They're just like, nope, trash, gone.
And honestly, like I'm glad they're still working on that, and I'm not disappointed to see Metroid Dread. Like this actually looks really freaking cool. I kind of like that it's kind of keeping the old school fucking Metroidvania like sort of theme, and it's just like going, but they add so much really cool stuff. As like watching the trailer, you can see like Samus like jumping off the walls and being able to like climb the walls. And you can use like all of her Samus's different abilities, but on top of that, there's just like all these unique abilities that you end up like acquiring as you go through the game. Like seeing the trailer, they kind of showed a little bit of that, but then you also have like in the very beginning of the trailer, it shows that robot thing, and Samus is just like blah 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 blah, trying to like blast it, and the thing's just like, nah, bitch.
Not today.
Yeah, and it starts, and it looks like it kind of reminds me of almost like a Resident Evil sort of vibe. Like that's gonna be the main boss or something, and it's gonna chase you periodically through the levels, and you have to get away from it, or like do damage to it slowly and then kill it at the end or something.
From what I've been keeping up with, I don't think it's going to be that. It's that there's probably going to be a big bad like that at the end.
Yeah.
But these are actually going to be aliens. I could be wrong, but from what I heard, these are going to be the actual aliens that you're going to be facing. So there's going to be different types of those types of monsters.
Oh.
So if you actually watch the trailer, you'll see that there's like a different like color and variations or whatever, and then you see Samus in a different suit. So there was like one that was actually like looking right at her and scanned her, but she had like a different type of power, either a power that was going on or a different suit. I'm trying to remember, but it couldn't see her, so she was cloaked. So then it scanned her and then just walked up.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to be awesome.
It looks really cool, and I noticed
it was really nice.
It does.
I'm like watching the trailer as you guys are talking. 'Cause
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
And I think the one thing I really like is it looks like it's going to be the most complex, like 2D, 3D side-scroller Metroid game that's ever been made, because you can see Samus like can do some like slide attacks. So it's not just like running side to side and jumping platforms and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot more to it that like it looks like they've added a lot of cool Metrovania sort of mechanics from other games that have been added over the years, and like bringing it back to the Metroid that makes fucking Metroidvania possible. Boom, mic drop. Yeah.
Keith is a little excited. He's a little happy about it.
I am, dude. I've been waiting for like a really cool like Metroid game to come since the fucking Switch came out, and this is it's awesome news. Like I'm over the moon about it.
I'm not a big Metroid. I like Metroid and I appreciate it absolutely. I tried playing the original Metroid. I couldn't get into it, but then I played Super Metroid. I was like, oh,
Super Metroid is definitely the one to that's the way to be.
That's where I started.
Yeah. That's the one that hooked me. So I played I think I got like halfway into it or whatever, but there's just like so many different things that you could do.
Yeah.
Then when Return of Samus came out for the 3DS, I was all about it. So I started playing that, and again, I think I just like, because I got ADD, and I only beat half of that, and I know that you're shocked I have ADD.
Me too. It's cool.
Well, it's a little bit. So I like the franchise just fine, and I'm always surprised when I hear that the sales don't do well. Like, it's a sci-fi shooter, and you play as a badass bounty hunter. I do want to boot up my old GameCube and buy the Prime games 1 and 2, 1, 2, and 3. So this way I can actually see what I missed out on, because I was like, whatever.
What
I only recently got into it.
What are you gonna play them on? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
The GameCube?
Oh yeah, that's right. See, I was really hoping that they were gonna announce like an HD trilogy of the Prime games for the Switch. I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't, because it's been like, come on, guys, like that's what we want. I mean, alongside other things for the Switch, but we need it.
But the fact that they're coming out with, just something to like, for Metroid, I think is great. And it's not just filler. Like, okay, well, here you go, peasants, here's a game just to shut you up. No, it's a full game with amazing mechanics, great looking graphics, that I can only imagine the storyline, if done well, is going to be very, very engaging. So I think that it should do very, very well. And again, it's not just a gimme just to shut people up. It's all right, here's an actual full game for you to enjoy.
Right.
And we're still working on Prime 4 because it's not ready yet. So be patient, but here's a game.
Yeah.
I think that they
agree.
did pretty well with that.
Yeah, it's just like I would like to go back to the GameCube and play them too, but it's like the controls were a little weird on, at least.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I don't know. I haven't played this. I don't think I ever played the second one. I only played the first one, and then I think the second one came out on the Wii, and then the third one came out on the Wii and Wii U, I think.
The one on the Wii is just weird.
It is, yeah, and
weird.
And I think they ended up doing the HD trilogy on either the Wii or Wii U, and I think they did update the controls. So if anything, like, I would like to get one of those consoles and play it on there or something to get that sort of experience.
They did that for the Wii U. I have my Wii U. I can just probably buy that then, and then
do it. Yes. Yeah. No. I heard they redid the controls on it, so it'd probably be a better experience. Because the one thing it was weird in the first one on GameCube was like you had the C stick to aim, and it was like it was like Resident Evil, like the original Resident Evil games. You had to stop.
Oh, like tank controls?
Yeah. Like, it was first person, but you had, in order to aim, like, up and down, you had to stop and then aim. And it was just, like, a weird mechanic. Like, it just didn't feel natural,
I guess because they didn't want to have it, like, players just RNG it the whole time, but that's just stupid anyways.
Yeah. I mean, yes, but, like, at the same time, it's like, that would have made the experience so much better, because that's what Metroid is, though. Like, when you're playing the side-scrolling ones, you're RNGing through the levels and jumping and doing like all this fast motion and stuff. You're not like, hold on, let me take in the sights before I take this alien down. Like,
you need to pause before you jump on everything.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You're not the cautious jumper.
No. I just.
I
Do
am.
do
I
this?
just go
I'm
for
like,
it.
oh,
I'm either gonna die or I'm gonna live.
and then you jump like it's swinging, and you jump and you go like this. And you miss it.
I used to do.
My
that a
sister
lot,
would
yeah.
drive me nuts playing
I
Super
play like
Mario.
a girl. Hmm.
Well, I
Play
mean,
like a
well,
girl.
my
Leslie,
sister would
you
drive me
are a
nuts.
girl.
So she would always be Mario, because
Uh-huh.
obviously older sister, so, player one. And then I would be Luigi. She would not hit the B button to run. She would walk through the whole fucking level.
First
And it
care.
drove me batshit crazy. It was like, go faster. Why
are
are
you
you
doing?"
walking?
I know.
Why?
We don't want to rage when
Yeah.
we die, because we're gonna die several times. But you know what? And it was completely different with like Donkey Kong Country, because that fucker runs so damn slow that you have to run through the game. Like Donkey Kong Country, it was a given. Like you hold down. I think it's Y. You hold it down the whole time, because he is just way too slow.
Oh God.
He is.
But
It's terrible.
yeah,
He is a
no.
tank.
My brothers would run through Mario, and I would be like, "Oh my god,
What are you doing this for?
no way,
You're crazy
no way,
people.
you're crazy! How are you doing that so fast?"
Okay, so are you ready for this one? The
Yes.
last game that I'm going to be talking about. Aurora!
Do it. Do
So
it.
the
do it,
last
do it.
game.
What's up, bro?
Is all right. So here's the letdown. There is no 35th anniversary Zelda collection.
I quit.
Yep.
Bye. See you later.
We're done. We're done. So now that we got the bandage ripped off, here's what we are getting. So we already know about Skyward Sword. That's going to be coming out next month. We know about the Joy-Cons. That's going to be coming out as well.
Right.
There is
You won't
a
buy the
Game and
bandage.
Watch. Yeah, I'm totally going to be getting that.
We
There's
are-
going to be.
We're gonna record the SmackDown.
Right. I will beat an old woman to freaking get those. These are for my
The
grandson. Fuck your
A4
grandson. I need him.
Joy-Con SmackDown,
Oh my God.
ladies and gentlemen.
This man here tried to rob me. I didn't try to, I did.
Bitch, you
Alright,
grabbed the last sticks, what did you
in the
think was
blue
gonna happen?
corner.
I'm
and Danny
gonna happen,
DeVito in the
Grandma.
red corner.
So we have Game and Watch that's going to be coming out, kind of like similar to what they did for Super Mario.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to have 4 different games. So it's going to have Legend of Zelda 1, Legend of Zelda 2. I know not too many. I like it for the fighting. Now get this. You would think that they would put A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
what the heck?
didn't. They put
Well, then I
Link's
really
Awakening.
quit. Oh, okay. Well, that one's okay.
But the original Game Boy one, they didn't even
Okay.
put color to it.
I'm
They
done.
didn't even do
I'm done.
DX.
We're done.
It's
I'm done.
stupid.
I quit.
So-
I'm done. I'm quitting. Okay, that's what this is about. I'm done.
So, this is just bullshit. So, I'm probably gonna buy it only because I'm a schmuck, and I probably shouldn't, but I'm probably going to.
Well, you're like me with Final Fantasy. You would buy a cuckoo-shaped shit. Okay. I would buy a chocobo-shaped shit. That's the whole point.
There you go.
Remember that?
They're also coming out with DLC for Warriors, for Hyrule Warriors. I'm not really all about that, but it's going to be a continuation. The interesting thing is that Zelda looks like she's going to be riding the cycle now, which is pretty cool. So she gets to ride that. Link actually has a new weapon, looks like nunchuck, which is really freaking dope. I would definitely say watch the trailer. If you have Hyrule Warriors, it looks like it should be interesting. If you don't, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
And then, ladies and gentlemen,
And then.
we have our second look
Drum
at
roll.
Breath of the Wild 2,
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
releasing 2022.
geez, come on.
I was a
man, get
little
with
late on the drum roll there.
it. Jeez. We waited this
But-
whole time for him to say something about it.
Such a
My
let-
God!
Hurry up and
It's
get it
my
over with
spotlight.
already, will you?
Just stop talking. I'm done with you.
Jack,
But
we
yeah,
got
so
time.
Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be coming out in 2022. I would absolutely, if you do not watch the direct, I would absolutely watch the trailer for Breath of the Wild 2 because
watch
the
it,
game
yeah.
mechanics. You did?
I did.
Oh my God.
Dude,
The game mechanics look phenomenal. I watched Zeltic go into a deep dive of all these different things frame by frame. The fact that your arm is just like completely mangled, but it gives you like this new superpower. You have longer hair, you look like a crazy person, but the cool thing is you look like the hero from the past scrolls from like 10,000 years ago. So if you remember the right, think about that. And this is why I watched Zeltic. So if you rewatch the trailer, look at how you're dressed or how Link is dressed when he's don't you start mocking me.
Sorry.
I'm like, oh really? Let me see. I had started watching
This
it.
is my passion.
I had started watching it before we started recording, and then I just didn't watch the whole thing. But
Oh,
now
yeah.
I'm gonna
So
watch
do
it.
you
You have to.
do you only
It's-
play as Link or do you play as Zelda as well?
I don't think that so it doesn't go into if you play as Zelda or not. So the
Okay.
trailer, as you can see from the trailer, Zelda go. I would think that's pretty cool if you do play a part of as Zelda. I wouldn't
You
be
get to play as a cuckoo.
or wait what?
Wouldn't that be
cuckoo?
awesome if you got to play as a cuckoo chicken?
And then you get to
That would be
freaking just
cool.
like go on a revolt and then call
Yeah,
out a
like
whole entire
Goose
cuckoo
Game.
army.
They need to make a mini game with a cuckoo. I'm telling you.
You also
would be
I'm a
they also
genius.
need to make it so you can play as Hestu's gift.
Oh yeah, the giant pile of shit.
Or a Korok.
Yeah, giant, yeah.
You could just like go and shit in the woods and then like hide in a bush and watch Link come find your fucking Korok shit.
What's the minigame? The minigame is how many times can you wipe your ass?
It's like the Pokemon Snap version of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you're just hiding in bushes taking pictures of.
You're just a Korok taking pictures of Link finding your shit.
My God, you just like seeing a bunch of like wild ass. That's terrible. What kind of minigame you
This
guys
is the
fucking
clip
creating
for
here?
the show later on that you're gonna want to clip and like.
Yes.
The minigames, Zelda shit. So,
oh my God.
but yeah, so it looks really, really cool. So if you go back into the trailer, the way that he's dressed, he's got the long hair, and if you remember on the walls when they're going back and forth about the one for the hero from 10,000 years ago, he's dressed exactly the same. So he's got the shoulder pad that's only covering half of his upper body. He's got like the little skirt like from Scotland that he's got going on,
He was
just like the hero did 10,000 years ago.
this character was in Breath of the Wild, the first one.
Yes. So if you remember from the original from the start, right? It tells about how they originally first beat Ganon. It was the hero, it was
Oh.
Zelda, and then they got all the armies, and then the four big mammoth things, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
So that is actually shown on tapestry, right? So you actually see them drawn out, kind of like how you do with how you see like Native Americans, like drawings and whatnot. So the hero from then is drawn out to have again like just like a half sash, like green kind of shoulder pad, and then wearing like a kilt of some kind.
Mhm.
So if you go back to the trailer, you see that Link is actually wearing that same exact garb, and he has longer hair than he does in Breath of the Wild or the beginning of the trailers. So it's actually like wild or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be that in and of itself is going to be amazing towards the story, because Breath of the Wild, in my opinion, has told one of, if not the best story of The Legend of Zelda so far. And to build on top of that and to actually go back to the lore that you brought in to it as a callback for a continuation, I think is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait for this game.
That is really cool. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
It looked freaking awesome, and it looked like there was a lot of really cool like mechanics and things that they added that weren't part of Breath of the Wild, the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like there was
if
that-
you actually go...
I was gonna say there's that one part where he's like going uphill and there's those like big golden
Yes.
like spike balls, and he like lines up the shot and then like knocks them all out of the way. I was like,
Yeah,
that's
he's
pretty
not even
cool.
using the freaking the slate. He's using his arm. That's a new fucking power just from his arm.
That's fucking awesome. Link has the forest.
Oh man, the
he's
fan
a
theories
Jedi.
coming out of this trailer. This 1.5 minute trailer. I love fan theories.
Oh yeah. Sometimes
That's
they're better. It's like the fan theories are awesome, but then when you get the game, it can either be like, oh my god, this is so much better, or like, oh my god, the fan theories are so
You're
much
like,
better.
I wish this was the fan theory. Like, we're better writers than they are.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
We are good at what we do, you know.
We are.
It is
You know,
what it
Being
is.
crazy.
Yeah.
paranoid
Being
mind. Yeah.
crazy and paranoid and who's that?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But yeah.
was that the last one on the list for the Nintendo Direct?
That is how they finished. They actually did admit that there will be no. They are not currently working on any other Zelda games other than that, from what I understand. No, excuse me. I'm going to rephrase. No other Zelda games will be released other than that at this time. So
Ever.
anybody who was thinking about a 35th anniversary collection or whatever else, which I honestly thought was going to be coming with an HD remaster of
Right.
Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, nope, not happening.
Or a cuckoo mini game.
So at least
Or
for
a
now,
Cuckoo minigame with poop.
they're not working on one currently, but that could come at some point.
It could come down some point down the line, but you know, for them to not actually do anything about it now during, you know, Legend of Zelda's 35th anniversary, I don't know if they're even really going to do anything for this generation. They might work on something for the new Switch Pro. They didn't even announce anything for the Switch Pro.
Yeah, I
So
didn't see anything on that, and I was like, it seems weird that would have been the time for them to do it, but
yeah.
Have they announced? They've announced a release date for that, haven't they? Isn't it holiday or no?
Switch Pro.
Yeah,
They said that they basically said that they were going to make some type of announcement before E3, from what I read, but they didn't make any announcement before E3. Then E3 happened. Now we're after E3 of their Nintendo Direct and still nothing. So either they're trying to hold on till after E3. This is my theory. They're trying to hold on till after E3 for, like, you know, maybe closer till after July 4th, where everything's, like, you know, kind of simmered down. Then they're going to have another Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
And then, you know, because then it's going to be more like, oh, coming holiday 2021. Bye-bye.
yeah, maybe they didn't want to like load it up too much and kind of save some of their cards for a bit later, you know.
That's what I'm
They're
thinking.
gonna be cutting it close.
Yeah, but
That
I don't
kind of
know. Maybe that's better though, because then it'll be closer to the release date, and they get more excitement if it's closer to that release date. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
gonna
I
incite
mean,
more
I know I'm a
play.
sucker for, like, you know, E3 when they're like, look at this awesome game, and guess what? It's coming out in 3 months, and you're like,
There's a lot coming out in October.
you know,
Oh yeah.
Like, you know,
the worst thing is when they're like, they announce a game at E3, and then they're like, coming out in 2026, and you're like, why even bother?
Why the hell are you showing it now then?
Right? Yeah, it's like, why even bother if it's not coming out in the next 2 years? I don't give a shit.
and then they're like, maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 2026.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
looking at you,
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Dicks.
I love Cyberpunk. Leave him alone.
Leave Cyberpunk alone.
Buy cyberpunk shaped shit. Shut up.
There's another
It
minigame.
looks like a very pointy shit in my mind.
Ugh.
Very
It'd be
pointy.
very edgy, that's for sure.
Very.
Edgy and like vaporwave ish.
Now, if that's an edgy
Neon?
shit, if I've ever seen one.
Are you eating rainbow sherbet?
Prawn like
Yeah.
rainbow sherbet.
I don't know how that came out of you, but goddamn, I'm impressed.
Looks like it
Jesus Christ,
hurt.
go see a doctor.
Yeah,
And
if
wrap
you're
that
not
up.
bleeding from your colon right now, I don't know who is.
I am.
No.
No.
Okay.
No? Okay.
Just
Um,
us? All right.
so, alright,
We don't
so we
need to
got
share everything.
So that was the Nintendo rant. What do you guys have? Ha!
So the one that I'm like extremely excited about is they had a gameplay. It was like a gameplay story trailer for Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl, and I believe this is coming out in. Let me see. Where's the Xbox?
2026.
Yeah. No. April
Damn it.
April 2022. Dude,
Year.
it looks fucking awesome. So it starts out in the trailer is really awesome. These guys, it shows from like the first person's perspective. It's all in game and everything. And he's like the stalker sitting around the fire. If you guys aren't familiar with this, it takes place in Ukraine, like around the Chernobyl reactor that exploded and all that stuff. And so the stalker's sitting around the fire, like talking to his buddies, and they're like, "Where have you been, buddy? Like, come take a drink with us. Tell us your stories." And so it like kind of flashes back to him like being out in the zone, and he like picks up this gun and he's like loading it, puts a scope on. Like, it looks like, it reminds me a lot of Crysis, how you can like put attachments on your gun like on the fly. And then he's like shooting at enemies, and then it shows him like going all through all these different scenes, and then it kind of flashes back to him at the fire, like talking to these guys and telling more stories and stuff. And then back again where he's back in the waste, or in the zone, and like encountering anomalies and picking up these artifacts and all that kind of stuff. And dude, like the engine looks fucking phenomenal. I don't even know. It's words cannot fucking describe. I'm so fucking happy that this game is coming out so soon. Are you watching the trailer for it?
I'm looking at the trailer right now,
Yeah.
and it's coming out on Xbox Series X and S and Steam, so for PC. So this is going to be running on some serious hardware. That's good.
Yeah, so the original games were only PC. There's a whole story behind GSC Game World and Deep Silver. They were gonna make Stalker 2 years ago, and then it kind of fell apart, and the studio kind of disbanded. And then in the last couple of years, it was like 3 years ago or something like that, they announced they were back and they were working on Stalker 2 again. And yeah, it's fucking awesome. And yeah, it's not going to be on PlayStation. It's going to be an Xbox exclusive. So I think it's actually going to be on Game Pass when it launches, which is really cool too.
May contain content inappropriate for children. I can't watch this.
Might.
Oh,
You might
sorry.
get sorry. I am a
I
child.
am not allowed.
I'm not allowed.
So actually, I heard something interesting. So what Xbox is actually trying to do is they are trying to, either they're trying to or going to have the ability for cloud gaming from Xbox Series X. So like for me, like, a poor pleb who only has the Xbox One, because I can't fathom spending $500 on an Xbox Series X right now.
Interesting.
I can stream or play a cloud game that's meant specifically for the Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
I can play that game on my Xbox One.
Really?
Yeah. So they're either working on it or this is going to be released sometime. So I think that's actually really cool. And that goes down to what I was saying before. So although we already know, no company gives two flying shits about you. You're just a number. They want your money, and they will do anything that they can to get your money. Right? I think we're all on board with that. But I would say if you're going to be trying to engage the gaming community and try to create this monolith of a console, because they still want to, have it be focused on the TV as well, I think that's a really good way of doing it, though. Because again, like, for people who can't spend $500 but then want to play this game, and you're able to cloud stream it onto your Xbox One, I think that's great. That they're literally trying to get as many people on board with gaming as possible. I think, again, they don't care, but I think that's one hell of a way to actually, get more people into the gaming community.
That is really cool. No, I think that's a freaking awesome idea. That way you don't have to have people buy the new consoles if they don't have the money for it, especially with the shortage too. I think that definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
And you don't have to produce a physical copy, which is cutting down on your production.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome. That is really cool. Another one I'm really excited about is Psychonauts 2 has a release date for fucking August, dude. I love the first one.
August. That's right.
Yeah. I love all the Double Fine games like Grim Fandango, fucking Day of the Tentacle, and I loved the first Psychonauts game. So like this looks really awesome. Like the graphics look really cool. It still has like that unique art style, that the first one had, and it's just so weird and like out there, where you get to like travel to these different worlds, which are technically like you're going into people's minds, and like it's like this weird like Tim Burton-esque kind of theme, like to the entire game.
Yeah.
The way, it's so weird. I love that.
So many apologies. I lied. I'm actually playing Psychonauts right now. I got it
Are you
from
really?
Game Pass. Yes, I'm playing the. I downloaded it a week or two ago, and I completely forgot that I was playing that because of just freaking Pokemon, whatever. But yeah, so I'm playing Psycho. Maybe I'll play that when I get out after the
Dude,
stream.
That would be. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that game is so much fun. It's so just
It is.
stupid, and it reeks of early 2000s. You're like, my God, this is amazing. I love it.
I love the voice acting and stuff too. Like the voice
Yeah.
acting is so unique and different, but it's like, I mean, it's Tim Schafer, man. Like you can't go wrong with any Tim Schafer game from Double Fine.
And that's the guy from Zim who plays the main character, right?
Oh yes, yeah, yeah, Raz. What's his
Yes,
full name?
Rasputin.
Rasputin. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does the main character for Zim. Yeah. It's so freaking cool, man.
Nailed it.
I love it.
I'm excited for that now. Yes.
Oh man, yes, I can't wait for that. That trailer looks freaking awesome. Let me see what else I pulled up. There was like a whole list of things here. Oh, there was they did have like a teaser for, what was it, Starfield. That looked pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not like, I do like Bethesda games, don't get me wrong. I do have a quarrel with like the engine they've been using for like the last 20 years since like.
Oh, did you get into an argument with it? You guys fighting right now?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
Not
we're
on
on a
speaking
break.
terms.
Yeah, I said
Not on speaking
I
terms.
said I'm not gonna do this anymore until you get your shit together, Bethesda. Come on. And
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Okay.
listen here, you need to get your shit together, or else I will not see you no more. Fuck you. Fuck you, Bethesda. So, but I did hear that they were rebuilding the engine in some capacity, and I mean it's hard to tell from it's an in-game trailer, like a teaser trailer, but it looks awesome. I mean, I'm excited for it regardless, even if I have to use like 100+ mods to make it work properly. That's fine. I'll do it.
Oh, you already know that.
Even
You're
if I have
excited
to
about
make
doing
the
that.
game myself, I'll
Yeah.
do it.
I will fix this game single-handedly. God damn it!
Yeah, man.
It looks cool though. No, like it looks like it has a really cool aesthetic, like the spacesuit that the main character's wearing, the ship, and all that kind of stuff. Like, and I'm curious how the space travel is gonna work. Like, are you gonna actually be able to control the ship and do that kind of stuff? I was hoping to see a little bit more, honestly. Like, it's been in the works for a while. I thought maybe we would see some actual, like, even if just like a short gameplay sort of thing, or like a slice of what the game play kind of whatever is, you know.
That's releasing next year.
I think so. I can't remember.
Never releasing.
Never released.
This is what you could
Never.
have, but we hate you. Go fuck yourself.
Where is it?
I was hoping to see a little bit more, but you know
Oh,
how
yeah.
developers are.
Yeah, it's November 11th,
You don't
2022.
show you shit.
You ain't gonna see shit.
They
Yeah,
don't show you nothing.
no soup for you.
Nothing for you. Here is title. Enjoy. Tentative title.
Tentative title.
Come here, go.
Yes,
Come here,
that's
bud.
November 2022. Then there was also the Outer Worlds 2, which was funny because it was a trailer. They're like, it was like showing all this like fancy teaser where there's like they're like having this huge gunfight and everything, and they're like, you see this guy? He's running and shooting. Well, you're not gonna see this in the game. And then they're like, you hear this fancy music and blah blah blah. That's not gonna be in the game either. In fact, we don't even have a storyline for this game. The only thing we have is the title. And they show the title Outer Worlds 2, and I was just like, all right, man, I see you. That was actually pretty clever. It was
The first game was pretty entertaining.
It was. I still need to finish it, but I really did enjoy it. It was a good game.
That's all you get. All you get is title. That's all you get.
This title.
You
Here's
just get
title. Go fuck yourself.
Title.
Oh, and then there was the Elden Ring, which is the new
Yes.
From Software game, which looks really cool. I mean, if you really like the Dark Souls games, I think this is going to be a win for you. It looks like it's a little bit of a combination of like Dark Souls and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. But but it looks like it's more going to be open world, and you have like you can go riding around the open world by horseback, which I think is really cool. I don't know if I'm going to play it. I don't usually play a lot of the From Software games just because they're incredibly challenging. My brother loves torturing himself with these games. Good for you, man.
They didn't offer you a tricycle to ride around the world with. That's why.
Yeah. So I need to put my feedback in and say, I want the fucking red tricycle as DLC, or else I will not buy this.
Exactly.
Or we riot.
I will be rioting, god damn it.
Sir, that does not go with the aesthetic of the game. I don't give a shit.
Just put it in there.
I am giving you money.
Give
Here's
me
money. Give me a tricycle.
Tricycle.
Shut up and take my money.
Now.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, it looks cool. That's January 21st, 2022. Let me see. I think there was something else I wanted to mention before we get into some other stuff that I think Leslie wanted to definitely rant about, because it's definitely needed. There was the Halo Infinite multiplayer.
That looks really
I
good.
didn't watch anything on that, so I'm going to let you talk about that for a second, AJ.
So the Halo Infinite multiplayer looks like it's actually going to be a combination of traditional Halo and also what the hell? Not what's Apex?
Like Battle
Not a
Royale.
looter shooter. Yeah, something like that. It looks like it's
Yeah.
going to be something similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I have been so far removed from Halo multiplayer online. The last time I tried playing it was a few months ago with a couple of my buddies, and we got raffle stomped. We just got decimated. It was disgusting. We were like, "Oh, this is dead."
Oh, shit.
Okay, we go back. Dead. These guys have been playing for decades, so these guys are on it. You can't compete in the freaking world of Halo anymore, online multiplayer. So I don't know, it looks interesting only because I just want to test it out and see what it's like. Maybe try to get back into it and maybe just hate myself day after day trying to get better. But the storyline though is what I'm really intrigued about. I want to see what they're going to be doing with the story because you have a new character and a new AI.
Ooh, interesting.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I mean, I guess maybe they didn't show any like the actual single player story stuff because I know they pushed it back and.
They showed a little bit of it.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
So the scene really quickly is Master Chief goes onto what looks like a derelict ship. he's got his rifle and whatever else, and he sees like a Cortana character who's like looks like it's a reboot. So it's got Cortana's face in a not like the nude suit that Cortana is usually in, right? So it's she's actually in an actual an officer's outfit kind of deal, like a private officer, like a lower tier army person. You get it. So she's just kind of like standing there, and he's asking. There's basically banter going back and forth. You can tell that she is not the real Cortana, or either that or she was mind wiped, because she's talking to him like an AI, not like a person, how Cortana actually interacts with the chief. And then she said that, you sent I forget what she called her. You sent her out to be deleted. I thought that's what you were doing. He's like, no. So apparently the story is supposed to be that Master Chief found Cortana and supposedly brought her in to be deleted, and this AI thinks that Cortana was deleted, and then because she's supposed to be like a replacement when Cortana is deleted, then that AI goes as well because of whatever reason. I gotta watch the trailer again, but if you watch the it's like 45 seconds, maybe a minute or something like that.
Okay.
Master Chief looks detailed as fuck. It looks amazing. If it's going to be an Xbox Series X exclusive, which I don't think it's going to be, but if it is,
it'll probably be on PC as well, I would imagine.
I'm buying it. I'm buying the Series X just for that game because
Infinite? We're talking about Infinite.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. It's not.
It's not.
It's going to be on Game Pass and whatnot.
That I don't know, but I know that it's not next gen exclusive because they announced that from the very beginning.
I figured as much. I didn't know if they did a 180 on that decision.
I don't.
If it did, that would be
so.
the
That'd be
system seller
fucked
for
up.
me, because
Yeah.
that's 360 because of Halo 3. That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
Halo 4 then came out. I needed to see what else they were going to be doing, so I was like, all right, fine, I'm going to get an Xbox One. So it's basically, for me, Halo has been the reason of why, and also just because I like Xbox, but the reason of why I keep on buying the next gen's Xbox system. So if there's no Halo on Series X, why the hell am I gonna buy a Series X?
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
would
gonna
probably
keep my
be
one.
it for us too. I think that's
Yeah.
right when we turned E3 coverage on, was right when Halo Infinite was coming on, and like my husband was sitting there with me, and he just kind of like sat up a little bit more because he's like the Halo guru or whatever,
Nice.
you know.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Man, that looks really good," and I'm like, "Uh-huh." Yeah,
That's
it looked really good.
That is
Yeah.
really
Yes.
cool. So did you notice? So okay, so the trailer you said was just like a story cinematic trailer, like in game.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if they're using in-game engine, but to be honest with you, I don't see the graphics being that far off.
Okay. But they didn't show any new gameplay or anything.
Not from the
since-
campaign, just the
Okay.
multiplayer.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
just the multiplayer. And the
Okay.
multiplayer it was almost like AJ was saying, like classic throwback Halo, almost, but like
Yeah.
updated.
Okay.
It looked really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what's the release date for Infinite now?
26th of October, right?
Nice.
Maybe? I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't have it written down.
No.
The
Okay.
Google.
I don't know.
Google,
we don't
Google
know.
it away, Mr.
Google.
Mr.
Goog-
Ajay.
Google.
Ajay.
Google it.
Oh, this is gonna be good. You guys want to know?
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
2021.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, that's all it says. 2021.
That's all it fucking gives me. Like
Huh.
Halo Infinite release date.
It'll probably be
2021.
holiday, I would imagine.
Yeah. I think, isn't
Oh,
that what they
no.
originally said was like
Usually-
November or something?
Yeah, fourth quarter. It's definitely
was-
gonna be holiday season.
I was gonna say
yeah.
November because I remember Halo 2 and Halo 3. I think both came out in November of the years that they were released.
They would
Yeah,
be
well-
stupid
It
if
was like
you don't
November
if
9th
you don't
or
freaking
something
release
like
it
that
around
for Halo
holidays.
2 or Halo 3. I wanna say.
The Xbox 360, I believe, was released on the day that Annie was born.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh. I say yeah, like
That's
yeah, I
interesting.
remember that.
Yeah,
remember when Annie
yes,
was
I
born.
remember
Yeah.
that day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. One of the systems was released on the day that she was born, and I believe Halo was released with it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was something significant. It explains a lot.
Explains a lot about Annie.
Her name
lot.
should have been Halo.
Yeah.
Should have been
Should have been Cortana.
Mr. Mark
Miss-
or Master Chief. We don't know.
Master-
Yeah, couldn't
It's
name
not
her
too
anything.
late to change
First
her
name's
name.
Master, middle name's Chief.
Damn.
There was a couple other things. There was like a reveal trailer for this game called Redfall. It's an Arcane Studios. They worked on Dishonored and Prey. So it looks like it's an open world vampire shooter. I don't know if it's like it was just like a trailer, so I don't know if it's going to be third person, first person. But it reminded me of like Left 4 Dead in a sense. And it started out like showing these like 4 characters with powers or something hanging out in this like convenience store, like looting and shit and like eating snacks. And then it goes to like, this is what happened before. And it shows them like getting into a firefight with these people in the streets. And then it shows like vampires and all this stuff. And then it's like, it kind of reminded me of like a Stranger Things kind of trailer in a sense. And then it says, this is what got them into the shit. And then it showed like all this stuff of them like fighting with the vampires, and then it showed another like cutaway that said the shit.
I think I remember seeing that. Okay.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Like one of the characters had like a gun with that shot like stakes, like wooden stakes into the vampires. There was like a girl who has like these weird like telekinetic powers that can like lift up enemies and like throw them or something. There was like a sniper that can like turn invisible and disappear. Like it looks interesting. And
Dude, that reminds me of a game that was on GameCube. That was exactly it. Like you were a bunch of monster hunters. Like you just talking about like crossbows and whatnot.
Was that the one that was like futuristic vampire? Like it was a futuristic world, almost. They were in like the trailer. They were like sitting there in like an abandoned, not a convenience store. It was like a grocery store or something.
For Keith's game
Yes.
he's talking about now?
Yes.
It was with it was with humans though.
No, it was with vampires.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's what it was. Maybe I don't know.
Or
Maybe I'm
wait,
thinking
are
of
you
something.
saying that there was a game that reminds you of that?
No, there was one that I saw the trailer on.
Oh, okay, yes, that was probably the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. Yep.
yeah, they were like these real like tall, lanky kind of vampires, and they were getting attacked and stuff, and yeah, it looks cool. It looks interesting, and I mean, I love the Dishonored games, and I loved Prey. So if it's anything like that, it's good, but with like 4-player co-op, I think it'll be really interesting. Looks like that's coming out summer 2022. There was a new, was it Forza Horizon 5 was announced and dated for, what's this? Returns with its 5th iteration on November 9th. So that's cool. I love the Forza games. They're freaking awesome. There was this game Contraband. I don't know what it is. It just said it's from the Just Cause developers, Avalanche Studios. It's a co-op open world game coming exclusively to Xbox and PC. Day one Game Pass title. It's described as a co-op smuggler paradise set in the fictional world of 1970s Bayan. I don't know what that means. What's
French?
What's a Bayan?
As a bouillon.
Bayan?
Bayonetta?
Bayan. I don't know. And it was just like it had like this like old 70s music. I can't remember what song it was that was in the trailer. I recognized it and I can't remember what it was. But it was like zoomed over this like map of like where they were doing like smuggling operations or something, and then it like zoomed in over by like this guy was like welding underneath a truck or something, and then it had this like weird looking chest on top of the back of the truck, and then the camera like panned over it looking into the chest and it said Contraband. So I don't know. It was just like an announcement trailer, so that's what you get with announcement trailers. It's just like this, who can say what this is?
We don't even know.
The guys who made it don't even know what this is. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying to see. There was an Avatar game announced.
Hunter the Reckoning. Sorry.
That game was fucking awesome.
Yes!
Dude,
Thank you!
I remember playing that on the original Xbox. On the OG. It might have been also, was it also on GameCube?
Yes, because I remember playing that with one of my
Dude.
buddies, and we just like
Yes.
fucking wrecked shit. It was
like-
awesome. I love that game.
It was like a top-down like twin stick shooter, and there was like 4 different characters you can play as, and I remember there was like the bald dude. He was like the bald biker with like the biker vest, and he had like the shotgun and a shovel or something like that. There was
Yeah, the girl with the freaking katana. Then you had like
Yeah.
the priest guy who was kind of like more of like a demon hunter kind of thing.
Yeah.
That was always the guy that I liked because he had like some kind of cross move that like had like he does like the symbol of the cross and like just like
it would
freaking
like
crosses
stun
like
the enemies
flew out
and
of her.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that game was freaking awesome.
I haven't thought about that game in a minute. Like as soon as you just started talking about that shit, it just like all of a sudden whoosh came right back to me.
Yes. Oh man, I love that
I need to
game.
get that game again.
Yeah, dude, that would be fun to stream. I don't know if you can play that online though.
Don't know.
Yeah. They need to like bring these games back. What the fuck, man? Come on.
Damn it!
That
Get
would
out
be-
of Nintendo.
Yeah, or make a new one. I mean, honestly, like I love twin stick like top-down shooters like that. Like
Yeah.
yeah, they're so much fun. And the story was cool. It was like a Left 4 Dead sort of thing, but top down.
Yeah, it was like such a freaking dark storyline. I loved it.
Yeah.
Didn't beat it.
I think I did beat it. Me and my brother, like we used to play together on the same, like we would play, co-op on the same console. It's freaking awesome. There was Atomic Heart. This game was announced a couple years ago. And it's sort of like Russian looking, but it has like moments of like BioShock with like weird like robots and stuff that you have to fight off, and androids, and I'm trying to think.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks really interesting. Let's see, what does it say here? Atomic Heart, the Left 4 Dead spiritual successor. Oh, Back 4 Blood. Yeah, I can't remember what the studio is that's working on this, but it looks really interesting. Very weird, but it's like a first-person shooter. Oh, and then there was this. I don't know how to feel about this one. Babylon's Fall. It's a PS5 game announced. I don't know. I don't know. Did you guys watch any? Like, did you watch any of the trailer for that or anything?
I haven't really watched
No.
many. I'll be honest with you. The only games that I've really been, and I know it's very, very nearsighted. The only ones that I was really excited about was Halo, and I didn't even catch the trailer for that.
Yeah.
And Legend of Zelda. So that's why I watched the Nintendo Direct, only because I wanted to see what other things that they had.
Right, yeah.
Other than that, I really couldn't be asked. I don't know about any other games that were coming out, and I wasn't interested.
Okay.
So that's terrible on my part. But I mean, you are
No.
going over some really good games that are, that are coming out now.
Yeah.
So, well, not now, but
Soon.
I'm pretty sure I saw the trailer for that one, but I don't
It looked like
remember it.
It kind of had like a Devil May Cry style battle system. It looks interesting, but I don't know. It didn't grab me as much as I thought it might, But I don't know. Let's move on past that. Leslie, what the fuck is going on with Square Enix?
All the disappointments with Squeenix.
With Squeenix.
All the
yeah.
Squeenix.
All the pacifiers. I'm looking through this book right here that I have right now because I was
What?
just looking up. It's called FF Dot. It's pixel art for
Okay.
Final Fantasy like 1 through 6, because they announced a final like a FF pixel remaster for
see
1 through
that.
6.
Which is, I think it's PC and mobile, right?
Yeah, I think so. So they announced like this pixel remaster, but then in the little blurb of a trailer, there was literally like nothing that they showed that was new. But when you look further in depth, somebody has put up like comparisons. So the comparisons are like because they have done remasters of some of these titles before, like on Game Boy Advance and stuff.
Yeah.
And so there's like a side-by-side comparison. So there's like the original and then the Game Boy Advance and then the new pixel remaster. And they're saying that it's from this book, and it's not. Or I'm not seeing it. Because these are the original sprites. So I don't know where they're getting
So it
these
didn't
new...
it didn't look different, or
In the actual footage that they put up on E3, it doesn't look any different. It looks like the original sprites.
weird.
So I don't know. Maybe I just missed it and it's just too fast for me and I'm too old and I can't see it.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just haven't looked at it hard enough because I'm not interested. I don't know.
I mean, if it does kind of like spruce it up a little bit, like I was kind of hoping, I didn't watch it or anything, but I was hoping that maybe it would be sort of along the lines of like Octopath, maybe, or like
That would be great.
like the art style of that. I think that would be really neat, Let me see. I'm gonna turn off the volume here and see this trailer.
It's interesting because like I said, a lot of these titles 1 through 6, you're talking about 6 individual Final Fantasy games.
Right.
6 of them, right?
Yeah, for them to like redo them.
And some of them have already been redone
So maybe it's
multiple times.
maybe they're just like porting it over from like Game Boy Advance or something. I don't even know.
No, they're just like, here, shut up about Final Fantasy VII Remake Chapter 2. That's what they're like.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't look any. Yeah, I mean, that trailer didn't really give me much information.
There's
at
hardly
all.
anything. I got so excited. I was like, ooh, Final Fantasy. Blah. My husband was like, shut up, you're being too loud.
You're
And
like, shut up, get out of my house.
and it was
I hate you.
nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. There's a lot of people that are like, "Oh man, I wish they would do a Final Fantasy VI remake," and I still maintain this idea that there is no way in hell that they're going to do that anytime soon, because 7 is such a huge undertaking, and 6 is even more of an undertaking, because 6, you're talking about 13 characters, 13 playable characters in 6. No way.
So you mean like, did you mean like a remake of 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're such like, you're talking about this huge ass fan base, that's just like vying for this remake,
Yeah.
and then they hand us that shit.
And then you also have Kefka, which if you tried to remake him and you fucked
He
it
would
up,
be fan freaking tastic
but
in that kind of engine.
if you
But it's
fucked
not
it
gonna
up,
happen.
though.
Oh, they'd be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
But tell me, who asked for this pixel remaster?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably check it out when it comes out, but I don't know, man. It's so weird. Like, Square Enix is just doing some weird shit. Just like you said, it's a fucking pacifier. They're just trying to
It is.
they're just trying to shut people up from like complaining that there's nothing coming out from them. And that's pretty much
How
it.
many chapters of 7 are there supposed to be for the remake?
We don't even know. Like, that's the thing.
The original game was 3 discs.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm betting that there is probably going to be 4 chapters. There might be 3, but the gold saucer is such a huge part of 7. Like, there's so much that happens during the gold saucer like era that
Yeah.
being able to file that down
You'd be cutting a
into
lot of
one
stuff out.
60-hour game, it's just so hard, because from the point where you leave Midgar, you go to Calm, I think,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then there's just so much shit that happens.
Yeah.
Not to like spoil a whole bunch of shit, but like at one point Cloud is not even in your party,
That's right. Yeah.
and you got to go find him, and like that, it's like a big thing.
That would be
So-
probably even longer when they put it in the remake. Unless
Right.
unless they do something similar like what they did
Unless
in
things
the remake and they
change.
change the
Yeah.
timeline, but I don't know.
Immensely, you know what I mean? I don't know,
Yeah. But
but
it's a weird thing. But on top of that, we also have fucking, what is it? The Stranger something? I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
What?
Stranger of Paradise. Final Fantasy
oh
Origin.
my god.
What is this?
How many times did they say the word chaos in that trailer?
Yeah. We're here to kill chaos,
Chaos.
guys.
Chaos. Chaos.
Yeah. I'm here to
Chaos.
kill chaos.
Chaos.
But
So
guys, what about the chaos?
I knew they were working on this origin story. They had mentioned this origin story a while back. I don't know if you remember that.
The power of friendship compels you.
It looks
Full circle.
so bad. I am really, really hoping that I'm hoping that there's like just a preliminary thing. The funny thing about it is that even Square is making fun of it on like their Twitter or something.
Oh my god.
I don't remember what they said, but they're tweeting memes or something about it. But it's just the 3 main characters are so cliche. The pink-haired dude looks like lightning. I got lightning vibes from 13, but from him, and
Yeah.
it was just bad.
It's so weird, and I don't know, like the combat just looks very lacking. It doesn't. They could really take that combat engine.
Isn't it done by who is it done by? It's done by somebody that.
Team Ninja.
That's why.
Yeah. And I don't have anything against Team Ninja. Like, I love the fucking Ninja Gaiden games. I think those are awesome. This resembles nothing like that. it's just like I don't understand why Square wasn't just like, here, take the Final Fantasy VII engine and the combat system and use that for this game, because that was really successful. Why not apply it to another game and make that also really successful? You guys love money, don't you?
It
we
looked
can
like
tell by the way you fucking do shit all the time.
it looked like when you have a fighting game that has a story to it, and that was like the story portion
Yeah.
in between the actual fighting portion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey guys, we got these weird dragon tattoos.
Yeah.
I was born with it. It's a birthmark.
Yeah.
We gotta go take care of chaos.
Gotta go find chaos. Let's go find chaos. It's really chaotic in here. Let's go find chaos. Yeah. So those two, like, they were really disappointing. I was really hoping that we were going to see something on 16, if nothing else. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't.
I was thinking that they would have too. That was weird that didn't show up at all.
Yeah, I knew there was no chance in hell of seeing anything on chapter 2 of 7. It's way too soon. Plus, they just released the Battle Royale beta. I don't know if they're out of beta, but I have the beta for Battle Royale Final Fantasy VII First Soldier. So that was in beta until the 10th. Yeah. And what else was there? Oh, and then they have Ever Crisis they're working on still.
Oh,
So-
that's right. Yeah, they announced that First Soldier bullshit alongside the Ever Crisis thing that's only mobile.
Yeah. So
I'm so
all of these Final Fantasy things, and I feel like
it's just fucking cash grabs, man.
a lot of them are half-ass pacifiers. The major ones are 16 and the remake.
Yeah.
And everything else in between is just like even the Yuffie DLC, however you want to say her name.
Right.
Even that is a pacifier to me.
Yeah. Right.
Somebody-
It's weird. Like, why wouldn't have you? Why even do that? Like, why not just include her in the next section, whether chapter 2 or whatever they're calling it? Like, just fucking put it in there. Why? This makes no sense. And then
I'm definitely
The other company though, they want DLC because they want you to pay extra money because they know the fans will eventually do it. They'll be pissed off about it, but they're gonna do it.
But it's so ass
But,
backwards
well-
too, because we don't make DLC. What? It's
I think at this point after 13 to not expect a Final Fantasy to have DLC is just asinine. It's gonna have DLC, period, point blank.
Yeah.
But this weird way that they decided that they were going to release it only on PS5 and
was like
not
a
make it
6
available to PS4 unless you bought a PS5. I think that's bullshit.
That whole thing was bullshit. Honestly, like the first part came out on PS4. They should have come out with it for either on both PS4 and PS5 at the same fucking time, or released it on PS5 6 months after the PS4. Like, that whole fucking thing makes no goddamn sense to me at all.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
To-
ass backwards.
To tell me that, okay, like you bought the game, good job,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't have the DLC. You can have the DLC for free if
Yeah.
you buy this $500 system.
Yeah, like who the fuck's gonna agree to that bullshit?
Yuffie DLC just cost me $500. If I'm lucky, if I can actually find a PS5.
Right? Yeah, everybody's snatching them up and upselling them.
We were just talking about them having software issues, were we not?
Yes.
Yes, Matt
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Wait, Matt's
Still
got a
having
PS5?
freaking problems.
No, he was just saying because he was busting Chad's balls that PlayStation 5s are having major hardware issues like overheating and whatnot.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they
Still having issues.
were having issues when they first came out. I know they were trying to like put some patches to them and whatnot. Some people sent them back, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's why I don't always buy like the first iteration of them, because then there's a lot of things that they need to work out with them.
Yeah, Because you know that they're rushing them out, or because their stress test is not a gamer's stress test. Oh, like we decided to play this for 24 hours. 24 hours. That's funny. That's what I do in one day or my weekend, buddy. So,
By
no,
play it, we
obviously they
mean
don't
turn
know.
it on and just let it go.
Right.
We're not
Yeah, exactly.
actually, like,
Exactly.
test the engines or anything.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should
That's-
freaking. They don't. I think they underestimate what gamers actually do. It's like, like this is our hobby. This is what we do. So our systems are on all the time. Our PCs are on all the time.
Right.
When we want a game, we game hard. So you got to anticipate, like, whatever you think your stress test is going to be, do it extra, because that's what a gamer is going to do to their stuff. So obviously they have not been properly stress testing anything,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
It's a shame. I know. Yeah, they're limited. If you could find them, they're extremely expensive, and then on top of that, you're having issues with them.
I refuse to to get any of these scalpers a fucking dime. Go
No,
fuck yourself.
no.
I'm not buying anything for $1,200 when it's supposed to be $500. I explained this to one of my buddies, and his response was like, "Yeah, capitalism." I was like, "Listen, I'm a capitalist myself. I think we're all we're all capitalists because we want to do, we want to perform or provide a basic function, and we would like to get compensated for it." Capitalism at its finest. We would like to get compensated fairly for a service that we're fairly providing, or for things that we make. Again, fairly though. No, you're not doing it in a scumbag way where you're buying 3 freaking PS5s at $500 a clip and then turning it around and then reselling it. You're now causing the actual problem of why there's a drought. There's not a drought because they didn't make too many systems, because it's a bunch of scumbags buying all the systems and then jacking up the price. That's not capitalism. That's scumbaggery. I don't care. That's a bastardization of capitalism. That's not capitalism. That's being an asshole.
Well, and on top of that, like, I think the sad part is that, like, Sony's not even, like, stepping in and saying, like, no, you can't do this. Which they easily
That's
could.
the issue. That's the issue. There's no cap on any of the websites that are like, there is a way to get around this system to where you can put a cap on how many systems you can buy, or put a cap on where these systems, like what address they're going to. There is a way to do that very easily. They can figure that out very easily. Very easily. You can stop bots from purchasing from a website. It's very easy to do. It's just a little software. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're too busy. They don't care because, first of all, they're selling the system to begin with.
They're making the money.
Exactly. So it's one of those things where it's like, not my monkeys, not my circus, not my problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they want to buy it from you for $1,200, then,
Go ahead.
Good for you for seeing a business opportunity. It's not a fucking business opportunity.
No.
You're being a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Oh, I'm an entrepreneur. No, you're an asshole.
No, you're an asshole. Oh, it's supply and demand. No.
Nope.
You're being a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Rule number 1. Don't be a
Don't
dick.
be a dick.
That's life's rule number 1, and they're fucking stomping all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, well, we have this, we're seeing this issue, like, within the last year and a half that, I mean, it's everything and anything. I mean, AJ, you're looking to buy, like, to build a PC, but we can't find the fucking graphics cards and things like that. And people are doing the same thing with those. And I think the problem, like I said, the problem is they're not stepping in and saying, no, you can't resell these, because they easily could, because it's happening to a degree that it's obscene. Like, they can't, they obviously can't make enough to supply the demand. So when people are just buying them all up and reselling them, they could easily step in and say, no, you can't resell them on eBay. No, you can't resell them on this site. We're not allowing that because, and I'm sure, they could talk with eBay or whatever company and be able to stop this, but they won't, because it's not.
I've only ever heard of like one instance, and that's when, like, I want to say it was Furbies or some shit, and this lady had bought like 1,200 of them, right? I think it was like it was the Hatchimals.
Oh,
She had bought like 1,200 of them and had them in her office at work, right? And so, like, I guess they were like on timed hatchings or some shit. I don't know. I guess they hatch after a
Lord.
while, and or whatever it was. I don't know. It
Seems
might not have been
scary.
hatchimals. They all freaking hatched because she couldn't get rid of them because nobody would buy them from her because every time she went to Facebook Marketplace, they were like, "You're a bitch. I can't believe you did that shit. You ruined some kid's Christmas." Like,
Oh my god.
I know.
Fuck her.
Like
Yeah.
the whole, I was like, "Oh, that's so freaking awesome." And like my friends do that shit. They're like, "Have you seen this asshole?" And they'll like blast them on social media. And I'm the last person that would do that kind of shit because I'm very non-confrontational.
Mhm.
But just know that I'm thinking about how much of a dick you're being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
I
Don't
couldn't agree more. Yeah, it's bullshit.
fucking asshole. Like, I believe in karma. Like, you're gonna get yours, okay?
Yeah. You're gonna get what's coming to you because of that shit. Dickhead.
You're gonna take that $1,200. You're gonna blow it on something stupid.
Like more
Like what?
Hatchimals.
Like more Hatchimals.
Me personally, I would go buy 60 bags of fucking 5-pound gummy bears. I mean, that sounds logical to me.
Right.
You know?
Sounds awesome.
That's what people
Duh.
should do. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Duh.
I'm about
Karma
that.
is a beautiful thing. Man, was there anything else? Anything else? I'm trying to think.
They're doing a Legend of Mana. I guess it's like a remaster, maybe. I don't know. The Mana series was
Yeah.
like gained major popularity lately. It was not big when it released
Mhm.
originally, not in the West, I guess. It just didn't take on like the Final Fantasy series did.
Yeah.
But I guess it's
Is it going to be still like a top down, or is it going to be like a complete revamp of the of how it's played?
I think it's like a 3D top down almost. It's almost like a 3/4 look. Let me
Interesting.
see.
I
It's
still
not-
haven't beaten the original Secret of Mana. I bought the series on the for the Switch. I have it though. Give me credit. I have it, and I
That's
played the
awesome.
first couple of hours.
The original or the remake?
No, the original, because I
Okay.
bought the Secret of Mana the collector's series that came out. Was it last year, where it has the first two and then some bonus game. Because I wanted to buy the remake because it looked really awesome. But then I didn't beat any of the games, and I didn't buy the remake.
The remake got so much flack. No, this one is straight on, but it's 3D. It's almost like Octopath Traveler kind of, but the sprites are
Yeah. I
When's it releasing?
I
3D-ish.
think I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Ooh.
The Secret of Mana one got so much flack because the
Sorry.
just the way that it was done. It was done in like classic JRPG style, and I
Mhm.
don't think a lot of people in the US are accustomed to playing that kind of like those kind of graphics and stuff. They're not
Yeah.
used to it, like chibi kind of like they don't like it.
Oh yeah.
And they were used to playing like the very classic 2D Super Nintendo type RPGs, which is how they came to us back in the day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when the Secret of Mana was done that way, completely different from what it originally was, people were like, this is bad. This looks terrible.
Oh god.
It plays exactly the same. Everything is almost exactly the same. The music is almost exactly the same. The storyline is exactly the same. It's just the way that it looks. And once you get used to that, just nothing. Like,
It's not really worth it.
I mean, I play it because I got sucked into JRPGs when I was
Mhm.
really young, and then like that's my
So-
genre of gaming. So
Would it be worth playing if you've not played the original?
Stream's getting throttled again.
Is
yeah,
it? Dang it.
damn it.
It might be because I'm watching a trailer.
Could be.
All my VPN's
It's
on.
thinking.
He's thinking about it.
It's thinking about things.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's not too far behind, but it's still like
A little bit.
Yeah, not nearly as far
Every
behind. Where
couple
it's like
seconds,
15
yeah.
minutes behind.
Yeah. I think that's what it was doing when I was checking it earlier. Well, we can move on to this. The one last thing I wanted to mention was this is like my favorite part of E3 every year in the last like 5 years.
The
is
end.
the
end of
Devolver
it?
no, the Devolver Digital like event that they do every year, because they always do this like ridiculous over the fucking top like thing on stage. Like I think it was one year they're like, we figured out how to get games to you even faster. You just throw money at the screen on the games before the games are even done and you can play them. And it,
You come here and buy them.
yeah, and the guy went to go like put his arm through the screen and it like eats his fucking arm off and
Oh my god.
See this?
it's dude, it's
What?
yeah, and they have the main, what is it? She's not like she's not an actual executive, but she like acts as an executive named Nina Struthers, and she ends up like, I think at some point she ends up becoming like an android because she dies or something like on stage, and it's like this fucking just over the top shit that they do, but it's so fucking entertaining to see every year. But I was just checking out the games that they announced, and this first one is Trek to Yomi. And it looks like Ghost of Tsushima, but a side scroller, and it's all black and white. And you play as like samurai, and you have to like save your people or whatever. But it looks freaking cool. Like it's like a 2D 3D side scroller. It says it's refreshingly not. Oh wait, hold on. Black and white game follows a young samurai who is sworn to protect his town and the people he loves against all threats. The game is coming to PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox One in 2022. The next one is Wizard with a Gun. It was just like a reveal trailer, but the art style looks really cool. It's, I don't know if it kind of looks like hand-drawn. I don't even know. I'm watching the trailer for a second.
Doom game.
Which Doom game?
I don't know. I'm watching the Devolver thing right now, and it's like this game is like,
Oh, is it?
it's like Doom.
Inscription?
I don't know.
Let me see.
I don't know.
I don't know. But the Wizard with a Gun is it's an online co-op sandbox survival game where you face dangerous creatures armed with magic and guns, coming to PC and consoles in 2022. Oh no, this Inscription game, it looks like a card/board game kind of thing. Inscription comes from the creator of Pony Island and The Hex, which combines deck building. We know how much Leslie loves deck building games, with roguelike mechanics. She doesn't like deck building games. I was kidding.
I only like one deck.
The one out back.
Shh. It's a brown deck.
Escape room style puzzles and psychological
Shadow
horror.
Warrior 3.
It's coming to PC later this year. What is it?
Sorry, Shadow Warrior 3. I was just like enthralled in that trailer.
Is that
Making
what you-
mental notes.
Yes, that's right. That is a Devolver Digital game. Dude, yeah, those games are freaking awesome. If you haven't played them, like they had the first one from like the 90s or something
Ooh,
like that.
what is that one?
And then they remade it. They did the Redux version. And then they did
Yeah, and that one's like really, really crass and freaking hilarious. I started playing that about a year or so ago. I hadn't finished it, but it was hilarious. I loved it.
Yeah, it's like a cross between like Doom and I want to say like Duke Nukem. So the main character,
Something like that, yeah.
Lo Wang, and he's always making like
so many crass jokes.
yeah,
Oh, that's Wizard with a Gun.
yeah, it looks pretty cool, right?
It's like Moonlighter, AJ, but it's like
Yes,
cooler.
I was trying to think
Oh,
of
sweet.
what I could relate it to. But yeah, he makes all these like weird sexual innuendos and like yeah, like crass jokes about like you know, like every action hero has like a comeback saying after he kills an enemy or something like that. Like he's always like doing shit like that. But the second one was really good. You can actually do co-op online in that game, which was a lot of fun.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then the new one like adds a lot. It has a lot more like kind of like Doom Eternal, where it's like you can do like wall running and like the grappling and stuff like that. A lot of cool.
Dude,
like,
I just watched that whole entire trailer, and
Yeah.
I'm sold. I don't need the other two. I need that one.
yeah,
now.
yeah. It's a lot of cool like platforming and stuff like that. So much fun, man. Yeah, it's a good game.
Black and white one. What is this black and white one you were talking about?
Trek to Yomi.
Okay, so I'm watching this one. This one, I think that's the one I'm watching, because it turned into color, right? Is that what I'm watching?
I think it might have. I could be wrong.
Death's Door is what I'm watching. That one looks
Oh.
like Transistor and Hyper Light
Ooh.
Drifter.
Let me see. Yes.
I'm just like we're like derailing your
I know.
Devolver thing now.
No, you're good. No,
Sorry.
I
We're
was,
watching it.
no, I was moving on to it a little bit.
No, you weren't.
I was going to get there.
Get with it.
Oh no, never mind. I'm watching Demon Throttle. You said
Ooh.
Death's Door, right?
Death's Door, yeah.
Oh, why was that not in here? Like some of them.
I don't know, but it needs to be in there. It's very cool looking.
Death's Door.
Death's Door, yeah. It's like black and white, but then it goes into color. It looks like if you ever played Transistor or like the series that Transistor goes with. I think Transistor has a series. Is it
It was like a
Transistor?
Frank Miller comic.
No.
Transistor is part of a series, isn't it?
No, They only did one Transistor game. It's also the game they did before that was Bastion.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and Hades also has like a very similar art style too.
Yes. And so Transistor and what did I say? Hyper Light Drifter. That's what that
Hyper
one
Light
reminds me of.
Hyper Light Drifter's awesome. I still
It's got
need
that
to finish that.
like that.
It's like pixel
What the-
pixel art sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
This
someone-
does look pretty cool.
Death's
Yeah, I know,
Door.
right? God, we're not gonna have any money.
Just
No.
shut up and take all
This
my
is what
money.
I'm talking about. Like, I don't understand. Like, I keep on hearing so many people like, "Oh my God, E3 was so disappointing this year." No, it wasn't.
No, I think
It's because they're mainstream people. Like,
yeah. Did they are they doing the Summer Games Fest as well this year?
That started everything off. I thought.
That's what I
what's
thought.
that? Yeah.
Is it going on right now? And I just
I think
didn't
it's going
realize.
on
my
to-
God, what is that?
I think
it-
it's done. Actually, yeah, it's the 18th. I
okay.
think it's finished.
AJ,
Ugh,
go look at Vanquished.
okay.
Go look at it.
Vanquished.
Or is it Demon Throttle? Is Demon Throttle?
Demon Throttle?
Demon Throttle.
Yeah.
Yeah, go look at that one.
That one looks really cool. It looks like a
That
old
one looks like
school-
classic Zelda.
Ooh.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that game looks
Yep.
freaking awesome.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at it because I'm gonna let you talk.
No, that was it. I think it was Demon
That was great.
Throttle, and then this Death's Door game looks really cool. Is
Yeah.
it like a penguin or a crow or something? that you
I
play
don't
as?
know. I don't.
It looks cool though.
It's great.
Yeah, I love the art style. Oh, the other one was Tumble Time. I don't know
Or something.
what this is. It starts out with a dude on a toilet pooping. He's purple, playing on his phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that one a minute ago.
What the fuck?
I looked it up, and the first thing that came up was freaking kids' gyms on Google.
Oh my god.
That's not what I'm looking for. Okay.
Get your phones out. Phones later this year. What? I don't understand.
A mobile puzzle game.
Okay. I mean, it's Devolver Digital, so it doesn't fucking surprise. Like it doesn't come as a shock that they would make something. Oh my god! It's like a dude getting surgery in the in the OR and he's playing the fucking game.
That looked interesting. You know, that actually looked more like a cross between Zelda and Mega Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
What is wrong with this guy's butt cheeks?
The guy pooping on the
What?
toilet.
Also, he's not really like sitting on the toilet. He's like in the toilet.
Hey, what the hell are you guys looking at?
We're watching Tumble Time.
Tumble time. Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Is this like a Jackbox thing, or is it just it's just a puzzle game?
I
It's
think
just a
it's just
puzzle
like a
game.
puzzle game, but
What the fuck?
his butt cheeks reminded me of like Ren and Stimpy, the way they stick out.
Exactly, right?
Oh my god. This is amazing. I need to watch these trailers actually with sound so I can understand what they're
I
actually
don't
saying, because they always have
even-
some weird narration to them. It's amazing. How long have we been going for?
3 hours.
3, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's probably time to wrap it up, right?
I
Yeah.
would think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think people are sick of our shit by now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. All
I,
right.
I think Twitch made it clear that it was tired of our shit.
Like halfway through.
Oh, that was
yeah.
from the get-go. It was like, yeah, you
Yeah.
will not be streaming today.
Yeah, not today, Satan. Well, I say today, Satan.
Yes.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to mention the retribution / corrections. We're counting on you guys to help us build this podcast into something really great and worth your listen. So if we happen to get anything wrong or mischaracterize things from time to time, which we can do, this is your opportunity to help support us so we can set the record straight for future episodes.
Yeah, make sure you tell us, or we're gonna think we're right all the time.
I know. I don't have any other
Yeah.
corrections because you guys don't write in. So
We know we're wrong.
It just means that I'm right all the time.
No.
Right.
Yes.
So hold your feet to the fire, but don't burn us too badly, guys. If you're watching the video version, again, you can find the links next to me, next to them. You can write into Facebook at Digital Denizens, Instagram at Digital Denizen, Instagram at Digital_Denizens. And you can also find us for the Discord for New Game Plus Network and the Instagram for New Game Plus Network. So that is all the time that we have for today's podcast. We had some complications, but we made it through alive and well, and mostly in one piece.
I'm alive at least.
Yeah. AJ's not in one piece, but he's alive. And that's what
From the
counts.
waist down.
Being alive is required
He's actually missing his legs.
I am.
due to an accident on a trailer
Yes.
with some
It was,
wood.
it was a boating
Oh
accident.
my god. AJ, I thought it was weird that I never saw you the waist down anytime we've ever talked in video.
It's my secret.
How dare you? Oh my god. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. This was freaking
Thanks
awesome.
for having me.
Yes, of course.
Indeed.
We hope that you guys enjoyed what you heard, and we truly appreciate you guys all tuning in for another episode of the Digital Denizens. You have no idea how much it means to us that we're able to do the podcast, and that you guys listen right in as as I always say, hit that like and subscribe button if you like what you hear, and keep your ear to the ground for more to come very soon. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful night. Deuces.
You are listening to Digital Denizens.